stab one in the left leg, one in the right leg. One's for protection against insanity, and one's for protection against corruption. Body and mind.
You just gonna walk around with those in your legs,
Yeah,
bleeding everywhere?
I need constant pain to keep these babies going. So,
The pain keeps me sane.
literally does. Matt, is that something I can do? Are those medium level wards?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Do I need to roll
You're
anything for
also
that? Or?
bleeding everywhere.
Open
I do it
wounds
under
are
the suit.
supposed
No,
to-
again, I take I don't like stab through my suit. I go underneath the suit and just don't even puncture my clothes and just stab it in under the suit and then tie it all back up.
Good for you, Firefox. What are you doing staring at this door?
I was probably gonna open it.
Open it, my friend.
Yeah, I was gonna do a few other things first, like talk to
No.
117 if I can.
Master Chief.
Use your master engineer pass for the good of all.
Is there a place where I can get something transported in, like a teleportation array or something like that?
It just stares at you.
I will translate. Matt, does it stare at me when I translate?
Does it say anything?
I'm gonna be like, you're being ignored.
Hey Matt, are there any bodies I sense around this area?
Not really.
Not
Firefox,
really, or
Firefox.
no?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Sarah's gonna point that way and say she wants to go over there.
All right.
Why do you want to go over there?
Because she can see
Oh.
off in the distance tasty things.
Firefox will look at this door. What is this? Is there any writing or anything on this door, or
This is
does
probably a bad idea.
my data pad light up when something's close to it, or like is there a like my entry pass connected to the data slate here?
You're a master engineer.
It's true. Is there something connected to this door?
Just swipe your badge on it.
Yeah, I was more looking for information of what it would be called compared to just swiping the badge on it. But if nothing's there, all right, guys, go this way.
I'm your personal security guard now.
I am your personal hanger-on. / open my doors for me.
Heather, Sula, you guys coming?
I'm gonna look at the doors here. What are these other ones? Why do we have to?
Yeah, no, I was trying to get the same thing off of this door here, but it just opened when I put my badge to it.
I'm gonna look at the others and be like, where are you guys going? Where are the
I don't know.
NPCs? I'm just gonna look at the NPCs and be like, where are you guys going?
What do you mean? It's just if they want to go this way.
Well, I mean,
All right, fine.
well,
Haddon's
I'm
like,
just saying,
whatever,
it's probably not a good idea to split up.
Too late.
Yeah, Demon, you do catch something creepy as Demon and its robot kind of scurry off into some pipes.
Look at that shit.
It's very normal.
Yeah, and when the door opened, the door creaked and just there was a large screeching noise as if it's not been used in a long, long time.
Oh, this one that we
Right.
just came through?
Yeah, the one you just came through.
Ah.
Hey
Good to know.
Matt,
Okay.
we found a room full of magical shit, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
Lovely. Cool.
You know,
Are
I'm
they
not
wor-
saying I want to go this way. I'm just saying that we probably shouldn't split up.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Forward.
I found what I was looking for. You guys can do whatever while I deal with it.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, Krell's happy where he is too. He sees books, magical plants, magical elements.
This is our room, guy.
And you said you didn't want to hang out with me. Ha! So, Matt, is this just a pile of books right here? Actually, I'm gonna look into awareness around this room. Is there like a jobs board somewhere, like to-do list?
No.
No, don't even need to roll for it. Okay.
Yeah, you just see off in the corner another one of the
Those
little ones just kind of going through things, and she's kind of holding out the books and whatnot to the robot, and then you occasionally see it throw something off the edge.
Yeah, I'm. What do you want me to roll to start going through books myself? There's like a pile.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm rolling magical awareness first, but then I'm gonna start going through some of these tomes. With Luna picking out some ones with actual potential and which ones might be
This
dangerous.
is dangerous, Hayden. Just as a warning.
Just an awareness to see the names of the book, and then wow, that sucks for me. And clinicians to see the magical shit of the books. A 7.
Oh, what do you want? There's literally everything
In this one pile in front of me.
in the whole room. Yeah.
Huh? Necromancy tomes mainly. Just interest. Old. I'm looking for old.
You find
old, interesting or lost.
You find 4 books.
Any of them magically active, or are they just magically?
Very active. In fact, one has a lich trapped in it. One is a teaching on how to become a demi-lich. Well, just like the other one's how to raise a undead army. Like this is some heavy shit. This is like the highest level of necromancy you can get.
Lovely. Oh shit! Somebody's angry. Some cat just got pissed. Okay. Necromancy tomes. A lot of books and tomes and all that other lovely stuff. No bodies.
Motherfucking cats.
Yes, we heard them go and lose their fucking mind.
Did she come in here?
Hey, Talisha, there's a puddle of goop over here that you might like.
You know she's invisible and stuck in, right?
I say this to the air.
Imaginary friend.
Yeah.
I'm talking to my... No! The puddle disappeared!
As soon as you noticed it, it disappeared, honestly.
Matt, why do you have to do that?
Because screw you.
Basically.
Dang it. That puddle was so nifty.
It's probably still
Alright.
there. It's probably supposed to be on GM layer or something.
Matt,
Yeah, go ahead.
I've brought Etha to a crystal wonderland. What's she got to say?
She's like, whoa, this is amazing. Look at all this stuff. Like, damn. Like, can I touch it?
Yes.
I hope she does.
John. John.
She's the one with the license. Plus, she's thousands of years old, more experienced than me as an ethereal. She'll be fine.
Okay.
Also, she has a... she has the cinematic fate point.
Yes, she does.
Hey, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna be going through that one book about the raising undead like an undead army for ways of, well, obviously ways of increasing the amount of undead I can raise, and increase the range of detection and raising. I'll be just going over that for a little bit. You want any rolls to go see if I can learn anything from that?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, I do. Intelligence, I'm guessing?
Oh, excuse me.
Or can I roll necromancy? Can I roll forbidden lore necromancy?
You're gonna
Willpower
wanna
not to
roll-
die.
I couldn't hear you.
Forbidden Lore of Necromancy.
Okay, cool.
You think he's gonna get a willpower roll to not die? I think he's gonna get the opportunity not to die.
Whoa. And you wanted a willpower roll, you said?
It's an advanced skill. You could probably use it.
And did you say you wanted a willpower roll? as
No,
was
I
reading?
said that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'm just gonna stick here and just read that and tell me when you want rolls and shit, because that's exactly what I want to learn is to increase the number and range of my undead army.
You'd have to spend a long time reading this book. It's very large.
They don't have that instant ability to read something.
Can I just? How dangerous do I sense this book is? Like, is there any dangers
Pretty
about it? Or is it
dangerous.
just... But like, besides its knowledge, like, is there any traps on it? Like,
No. Well,
yeah,
you
I'm
can
just gonna use
immediately
that
tell.
spell. I'm just gonna use that spell that lets me absorb knowledge. I learned it from that Arcana translated to Necromancy book.
How
The
many
whole-
souls does it take?
Yeah, I'd never used it before. That's exactly what I was gonna ask. How many souls does it take to convert this book into knowledge?
That one is going to require 3 million years.
3 million smackaroos.
'Cause
Holy
that
shit!
is the
you know.
conversion rate, because it costs
Arcana,
what,
right.
a million?
Yep.
And an intelligence score to do
I
that.
have no idea of the
So,
Arcana way of doing
That's
it. So
why.
1 mana is equal to 1 year?
No, 1 million mana. Oh yeah, basically the equivalent of. You're right. One lesser soul.
So 1 mana, 1 year. I don't remember the spell being so expensive as a 3
It was
million.
expensive.
It was
There is
extremely expensive.
Was it extremely expensive?
Yes, it was extremely expensive, and also it required a -1 int
Correct.
upon use.
You're right. It did have a -1 int.
So that's why it costs 2 million more mana to overcome that -1 int.
So
Or you can
300.
charge 1 million souls and lose the -1 int. Your choice.
Million. Actually, okay. So I need a. But actually? Can I send Luna back to the shop to pick me up mana crystals? Just tell her, like, I'll send her back to the shop and she just tell
She
her.
doesn't know where the hell she is.
Luna doesn't, so she can't make her way back to the shop.
No.
Damn it. I was hoping I could send her back and pick up ingredients for me. Because I probably have like I think that much mana just sitting around in crystals in my shop somewhere. Okay, never mind. I will just continue reading it then. Because I have nowhere near 3 million souls for years, I guess.
Go murder a few countries.
I need to find an artifact in here that has an abundance of absorbed souls. Actually, you know what? There's probably a gem down there that has a fuck. Actually, if I could find a way of sacrificing that lich, I could probably use that lich to fuel my spell. But anyways, anyone else gonna do stuff like
And
it's
here
just
I
me
don't
and
need
John
any
for-
information.
You guys can go do whatever. I'm just waiting on Etha to poke her way through some crystals.
She's poking away, but she's like, I mean, I have to take. I don't have to take them.
Yes.
Can you check the rule thing one more time?
It's encouraged not to steal, not disallowed.
In general, the rule thing says.
Not encouraged. That's all it says. On the fact of stealing, it's not encouraged, but it's not discouraged either.
I actually can't. Theft is not encouraged.
Yeah.
So that's what it says. Probably because
Yeah.
stealing from these things will, generally, for people who don't know what they're doing, get them killed. This is a recycling facility. If it's
For
here,
dangerous things.
it's in need of being recycled. You can recycle them because you're an engineer.
Yeah.
I think that's my only
But I'm
technical
not
job.
recycling them. I'm taking them.
They were put here because they were garbage, and you're putting them to a new use.
They're not garbage. These are really dangerous, actually.
No, they were dangerous and put aside. If you can successfully get rid of it while not triggering an event, I'm pretty sure they won't care.
Yeah, that's
my
recycling.
understanding. Yeah.
101. Reusing hazardous materials in a brand new, proactive, and effective way. Otherwise, they would just sit here for literally ever and gathering dust.
Hmm. Alright, I need to make some cameras. Titan's like, hey, you guys checked the rule changes already? Or am I the only one looking at the rules?
Yep. I don't want to have to read this whole thing every time, Matt. There's like 27 of these fuckers.
I will always add them to the bottom.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't want to have to go through everything.
Black marks on temp workers are to use their authorized quick self-termination round immediately. Failure to comply within 10 seconds will auto-detonate the round.
So now we gotta wait. If we get black dotted, we're gonna die. Oh shit.
See, the current disposal procedure for handling unrecyclable magical matter. And this is recyclable. Or that's what we're determining. That's what you're determining, Etha. Can you recycle it by using it on us?
Well, give me a moment. I don't know what I don't know what the terminology of loosely defined as recycle. Like, it could
That
be,
is literally recycle.
like, I mean, it could be at the moment just throw everything off the edge, but I don't know. Just give me a moment, because some of these are actually lethal to us.
Then we'll throw those off. We are the experts on crystals, or you are.
Well, just
Hey, lethal to you doesn't mean lethal to everyone else, and lethal isn't necessarily bad.
give me a
Is what
moment.
Krell will
Also,
point that out to you.
Also, whoever said those rounds are not, they can't kill us, that's a lie. Whatever those rounds are made of, those are nasty.
Krell just like that's what I said. I said that they'd kill us all.
I believe what I answered to that was, oh yeah, the dress she made, never mind, was my response to that.
Yeah, dress she made in the round inside somehow tied to fate. I don't know.
Think about it this way.
Yay, fate breaker rounds.
Engineers are to come in, organize, and fix
I'm working on
problems.
it, okay, Mister, Mrs, whatever you are pushy about right now.
Hey, Matt, how powerful of a lich is in that book compared to, say, Lord Moradin?
You never got a full gauge of Lord Morden's power because he held it back. You never really
I know,
revealed
but
it to you.
generally, but if I'm
This
sensing
this guy gives the active fuck off.
well, yeah, active fuck off, but like, say, compared to Baba Yaga, the strongest being I've ever actually had to not fight, but
Well,
become threatening
it's a
me.
lich and it's attached to a book, and which is a phylactery.
So the book is
And-
a phylactery. He's not trapped in there. That's his phylactery.
yeah, or maybe his last phylactery, but
So, do you want me to? Can I roll something to try and assess his strength, or what do you want from me? Influencing? What do you want?
willpower.
Willpower? Okay, that's a
Hmm.
not what I was expecting, but I won't say no to it. 13. That's pretty good. That's like
Hey.
9 degrees.
So head engineers, you're supposed to give direction to your minions, right?
I don't have anything to do in here. This is all Corel.
You can go to a different place. Like,
This is the
anyone.
magical engineer
And
side.
go.
I know, but you can go
I'll
to-
go with you and grab some minions. I don't know. I'd rather not.
I have my minion here. It's Sarah. So, anyone?
Hey,
Delicious
Aaron.
infiltrate.
You stay here with this group. I'm gonna supervise the Firefox group. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm
who's
gonna
telling me
go with.
this? Heather is?
Yeah, they're gonna split off into the mechanical group because you guys are in the magical area, and Krell
Very
is
well.
the lead engineer for the magical disposal and technical bits.
Very well. I'll just sit here and read those books I picked up.
So I was like, I'm gonna go with this group too. I don't really like magic stuff.
I would consider her more
Crow,
magical than mechanical.
Crow just whips his head around and looks at the student like, you know you're a natural necromancer, right? Or like a sub-variant of necromancy, whatever.
No.
Well, you are. You summon ghosts and channel them.
Nope. Spirit summoner, buddy.
Hmm.
That is a subdivision of necromancy. I can do that too.
Nope.
Alright, guys, be careful.
Have fun.
So Matt, you never answered the how strong is that lich answer when I rolled for it.
Well, this place looks interesting.
It's powerful. It would take some prep, but you could break them.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If I prepped my white magic, could I? Like, pretty much, I want to use them as fuel for my spell.
How likely is it that Krell passes
Yeah.
out from blood loss from the knives in his
I'm
legs?
constantly healing myself. Yeah, you tell me how. I guess I'm bleeding, but I'm also applying healing to not knock out. So you tell me how, like, every hour, how many souls I have to burn to not knock out due to blood loss.
You're gonna be using souls constantly, but you'll be okay.
Yeah. Again, just tell me like what's the hourly rate, because it doesn't cost many to heal. It costs, I think, 10 souls for 10 years for one health point. No, I think it was even better than that. I think it was like 5 for 1. But either way, I'm going to start my white mage ritual of... Well, I'm going to start torturing myself next to this goddamn book. Use my blood, scroll runes around it, make that a ceiling. I'm just going to
Both
start...
of the technicians immediately look at your way, and then they start immediately.
It's called magic!
They immediately start talking to each other in a binary sequence.
I just look over
What
them.
are they
like,
saying?
It's not. It's called
Um,
magic.
Basically, the technician is faulty, must dispose. Self-harm is considered a...
I'm gonna immediately respond. He is a magical engineer that has greater expertise on this matter than you do. Please return to your duties.
They immediately immediately continue talking with each other.
Ignored. Oh, can they not sense magic? I'm literally, obviously doing magic, chanting,
Hold
writing
on.
runes.
Hold
But
on.
whatever.
I'm gonna move. Like, are they still talking about him and getting rid of him?
Probably.
Yeah.
They are reciting protocol now, and string of babble. Just you're not sure. It's technical babble.
How have they never heard of white magic?
I'm trying really hard to decide what I want to do. I almost want to like just walk up to them and pull out my badge and be like, "Security, I'm giving. They have clearance here."
Yeah,
Just
one of
stop.
them pauses after a good 30 seconds of reciting between each other, and one pulls up its tablet and starts to poop around on it.
Krell. Krell.
What?
Show them your badge.
Huh? What do you want? And I just like whip out my badge and flash it at everyone in the room.
The thing comes over, scans it, and kind of nods its head, and then continues to boop on its tablet.
I don't get what he wanted me to do, but
Go ahead and go back to
he's
your
like
thing.
he's mid hovering knife over his bicep kind of deal.
Stop.
Not gonna war-
Stop committing rituals when they're going to terminate you for it.
Wait, why would they terminate me for magic? This is what I'm here to do. There's a lich. I'm
You're
getting rid of it.
committing. You're committing self-harm, is what they said.
This is what the magic requires. It's literally what's fueling the magic is my
Does
pain.
not actually matter.
Wow. What busybodies. Telling the engineers they can't engineer.
I'm gonna get up from my ritual and stomp over there. Like, fine, you don't like this? One of you volunteer. We're doing gray magic now. Lovely. You can be the volunteer. Yes, you.
He looks at the book you're looking at, grabs it, throws it over the edge, and then goes back to work.
Dang it!
This
I'm definitely catching. I'm catching
Rel?
that book.
This is why you don't commit rituals in front of the staff.
What part of
You-
magical engineer do they
receive
not
a-
understand?
Not
This
matter.
thing it stops typing and hits a button at the end, and then puts a tablet away. A yellow dot appears on your badge.
Fetch a citation.
Okay, Matt, that's
Yellow
literally
card.
so
Yellow
what
card.
magic's not random magic's just not allowed. Okay.
No. Yeah, like you have like
No.
you can't just do things. This isn't like we're just like in charge here. We're temps.
We're not in charge, but they
We are
also are
literally
telling us
temps.
what to do. But okay, that's kind of dumb, but whatever.
We're literally
Magic's not allowed on magic engineering. I will now try and do everything
No,
non-magical.
don't commit self-mutilation in an attempt to cast magic. That's what they're trying to have you not do.
I feel like there's gonna
That
be more
was the
things that trigger them.
specific issue.
I guess there is a
I
point
don't.
here.
Not
Even
really.
white magic voodoo is still voodoo.
I don't think this place cares about the type of magic. I
It
think they were
does.
just
Clearly, it
picky about
does.
Apparently.
I don't think. Yeah.
Objectively, when they actually react to what you're doing, yeah, they care.
That's dumb.
Could
It
try
doesn't-
other magics.
Again,
It's just
fine. Will one of
fact
them
that you
volunteer for
were-
great magic?
No.
No one does. They just go right back to work.
Well, that is really fucking dumb.
And after a few moments, one of the technicians kind of looks up and pulls its gun out of its holster and kind of looks up at the ceiling and kind of tracks something you can't see in the dark. And the other drone kind of comes over and starts spraying your blood on the floor with some sort of chemical. And it starts to dissipate. After a while,
I'm gonna
Cow.
roll. Can I roll a fellowship to give myself the ability to see what they're looking at?
mhm,
Nope, never mind. Continue on in your life.
yeah, but both the first one sees it, the other one stops immediately and whips its head around after a quick static burst from the other one, and they have their weapons out, and they kind of track something in the dark.
Yeah, I'll get a weapon ready just in case. Even if I can't see it, I will react to the obvious threat.
Mhm. And after for a good 10 minutes, they just kind of track something. You guys can go about your
Okay.
business.
Well, Etha's doing work. Sarah will look up.
Sarah, there is something on the ceiling. It is something straight out of Resident Evil. Just the thing is prowling and kind of just watching the direction, specifically where Krell is.
I'm not
Krell just-
authorized. I don't have a particularly high level of security license. I'm not going to attack unless it directly affects my charge.
Nah. Yeah.
Well,
you
Crow will
can
say
see
out
it's-
loud as he sees this: "If you can kill something, kill it. I need materials."
At least you
Goes
want to
back
go
to
fly
work.
up and kill it.
No, I want to check out these.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's
okay with
always-
it.
Alicia, why don't you make
Following
me a bunch of awareness on those flowers?
Is there a number of awareness or just one?
You get 4.
4? Hmm.
10. Don't forget to add your
Ooh.
unnatural.
Oh, what's my nut?
1.
So she would have passed the first one and the second.
Oh,
Perfect. Magical Eye sees so much.
re-roll that. You probably want to
No.
re-roll that. Yeah.
you do. I don't know.
No.
No. This is how you
I'm
get
so
insanity and
confused
corruption.
right
If
now.
you fail that roll in this room, your eyes are going immediately to the most dangerous thing in this room, and it's going to try and kill you, or take over your mind, or steal your soul.
It's
One of those
honestly
things is
just the
gonna happen.
best possible result.
Consistently though, with your
Aaron,
eyes.
I need you to make me a -30 awareness test, please.
Me?
No, me.
No, here. I hear what you said.
I'm probably gonna
One
fail
more
that.
awareness.
Yep.
Fellowship to increase.
Yeah.
Not nearly enough.
Reroll
That's
the
a
minus
bunch of
10 instead.
numbers.
Okay. Well, traditionally, like that big of a bonus gives me a
No, just roll the
plus
minus 10.
40 total.
Rolled that. Oh.
Reroll awareness.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
3 now.
Nice. There's a. You know that moment where claws kind of very quietly clack against stone?
That's
Yeah.
how lets you.
Behind you, kind of near under the catwalk.
So something's trying to sneak up and kill me. Yeah. Is this something?
All you hear is a noise. There's no aura. There's no killing intent. There's just the abyss. There's nothing. It's just you hear a off clack once. But you remember. You know what odd noises are. There should be nothing over there.
Threats. Odd noises are threats.
So, Matt,
Mm,
you
I
gave
will-
Talisha absolutely nothing for all of her awareness.
I'm going to type it for her. She's an infiltrator. I'm not going to tell you what she finds. I'm not going to tell the group what she finds. I'm going to tell her what she finds.
Okay.
That seems like a lot of effort, but okay.
I kind of want to like turn to engage. I'm gonna rapidly shift through the different spectrums that I have since I have that, trying to find something that actually shows me what I'm looking at right now. Because you gave me the different spectrum site. Remember,
Wow.
Matt?
I remember. You just can't see it because
Even
it's
shifting through the
over the
spectrums?
ledge. You'd have to peer over the ledge. You'd have to go up to the ledge and look down.
I will actually take off and fly over a bit to look down.
Okay.
That's
Wait,
bad
wait.
idea.
Wait a minute. Let me double check the
That's a bad
regulations.
idea. No, it doesn't say against flying, but you understand that over the edge is a no magic area, meaning that your magical wings might not just fly you over that edge.
He has physical wings. Yeah, she
Okay,
has
there's-
literal angel wings.
I'm pretty sure that's supplemented by magic. Most
Current
people can't.
disposal procedure for handling unrecyclable magical material.
Chuck it off the edge.
Yeah. If I fly over the edge, will I get dematerialized or no?
Doesn't
Yeah.
say anything about the regulations that I can tell.
Well, it says, according to the thing,
By feather.
dematerialized is
One
current-
pass, right?
Yeah. What for my what perception?
No, Allie got one pass.
That's,
No.
well, besides the awareness.
No, they're all
Remember,
awareness. It's one
remember
pass.
she forgot to add
Yeah.
in her natural for one of them. I
I got
believe.
2
Oh.
passes.
Two passes?
Okay,
Yeah, the 56 would have passed because of the.
I will call out attention that there is something underneath the catwalk while I go to check it out.
Want me to
One of
use
the
magic
technicians
vision first?
waves. The moment you say that, the technician waves at you, like trying to get your attention.
Yeah, let's say our attention to him.
Just to kind of burst a bit of static at you.
Yeah, what's it saying?
Get the fuck away from the ledge.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Sarah and them, and I'm gonna be like, get away from the edge immediately. Back away from the edge.
I'm gonna have Etha kind of float into the air over the crystals, and then I'll step over here instead.
Oh.
Now she needs to be attached to you, like physically.
Yeah, both of you
Oh.
over here.
She needs to be in physical contact with you at all times for her untargetable bonus.
Nice.
I will also get my weapon ready just in case something comes over the edge.
Yeah, there's a pause, and the technician actually pulls a canister and rolls it right to the edge, and then you see it kind of roll, and then just tip over, and then there's an explosion, and you see bloody bits fly everywhere. And
Can I claim those souls?
it fell to the abyss.
Oh, it died. Did it? So it didn't die.
And there is no soul attached to whatever that is.
How much of the bloody flesh chunks got on top of the floor?
None. It all goes this way down to the
God,
abyss.
there goes my
Mhm.
materials.
The
Once-
technician gives you a nod, just kind of like,
Once
I'll
it's
give a nod
guaranteed
back and-
dead, Sarah moves back over.
This is what I do. I'm security. This is what I do.
So, magic team. Everybody agree to a pause for a bit while Matt finishes typing out that and gives Johnny the chance to open a door he's been staring at for half an hour.
Nah, I think we should
no.
just keep going.
No, it's an open area. He
Yeah,
can
no,
go in.
I'm just waiting for you guys to.
Oh, I thought that was a door because I can't see into it.
Well, they're moving outside of most people's sight.
I have big sight.
Well, yeah, but there's a wall over there that's blocking it.
Big sight.
It's a wall.
There you go, Allie.
Heather, remember that? Remember that time on the first floor when we had one of the vaults? Lucky and I went down into. When I opened the vault door for Lucky, there were people like these guys over here.
Those are some of the most protective hard suits I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree. But
So
these
if they have those
slimes,
and they're
too.
staying on the special, like in the
Yeah.
periphery zone. I don't have that.
yeah, no, I
You
don't
don't have
blame you.
that. Krell doesn't have that.
I feel like we should
Move on?
move on from the slimes.
Yeah, I mean, slimes would have an incredibly valuable, like, magical, well, whatever they are. I mean, they
Yeah.
have a huge magic density and special properties you can't get anywhere else. But at the same time, they're slime.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be great maybe for someone else, but not for us. It seems okay. Good to know about this information though. Kind of map the place out for us. I'm guessing this is the first floor of many, since the regulations seem to have other floors noted. I'll wait here for everybody else.
That's all you want to do?
Up in the slime area? Yeah, I'm just putting my keycard up to the next one. Alright guys, watch your step. Well, this looks like something I can get down with.
Oh, I just thought a way of doing white magic without bleeding. I think it was the blood that they didn't like.
They specifically said it was the self-harm.
Well, self-harm, but I don't know if they'll be able to tell I'm self-harming myself if I'm killing my own cells with necromancy.
Probably.
I think it was the blood. I think it was the fact that I was doing mainly cutting myself up shit that was making. I think that thing was attracted by blood, and they didn't like that blood.
I would say it's worth a try, but it's probably not.
It's just white in this area. White magic is literally my biggest fucking help. Without that shit in here, like, it's not like they want us to work on actual tools. They just want us to get rid of magical materials. The best thing I have for that is white magic.
What's this red thing, Matt? Is it just like a placeholder?
That is a pylon.
A pylon. Okay.
And there are little sprockets on this, like the end bits.
Right. Do I sense that it's like a containment field for these pylons?
Oh, go ahead and roll me tech use.
Plus 10 for Master Engineer. 49.
It seems those pylons would create a barrier with either laser or force field, but they seem to be off. But you're not sure the trigger mechanism.
Yeah, no, it's good to know.
The thing behind you is a conveyor belt. This bit,
Right.
but it seems to be not moving.
I find it odd that there's no one over here.
Guys, I've learned something. When Matt stops typing, go check out the rules and regulations. There's a new one.
Thanks for letting me know. I'll mute myself from now on.
Yeah, I can hear you typing and I can hear you stop typing.
Well, I'm also typing to other people.
Oh, maybe, but I just assumed the moment you stopped typing, I went to go
Oh.
look, and look it up, there was a new rule.
Clever girl.
They're learning how to open handles. Oh, God. Anyways,
Was there a new rule? I don't see a new rule.
what are you talking about? There's literally that new rule down at the bottom.
Close it.
I see.
The thing about the conveyor belt? You done there, Johnny, or you waiting on something?
I'm just looking around. There's not really. There's just a bunch of stuff in here, and
Well,
still concerned about the field. What causes it to activate? What doesn't cause it to activate?
actually, you know what I'm super interested in? I should actually look around this room.
Yeah, there's a lot of different
Magical
books.
disposal. They don't like books here. This place will be the first place to feel my wrath. Oh, man. I've been in this room once, and I can already tell you that if I went to that magical auction and started talking about this place, I could arrange like a 200 mage raid on this place, but they'd probably all die. And we wouldn't get a single thing.
Yeah, they have to get in first. That's the problem.
Honestly, there's probably a bunch of those mages who use this place to dispose of dangerous magical objects.
You know what? That's a pretty fair assessment, yeah.
So I doubt they would want to raid it to get other people's trash.
They're pussies. You get rid of something because it's dangerous?
Yes.
I have a shop full of things. I have a shop full of things that are way too dangerous for me. I keep those and hoard them. I plan on adding to my collection of things I don't understand that can kill me. It'll be great.
So Talisha, how'd your flowers work out?
I'm still working on them.
I'm really surprised you haven't
Way.
been found yet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really surprised they haven't seen or found you yet.
Cookie. Snake. It'll work.
I like sneaky snacks. Snacks. My little Rosie, she's somewhere in the room. I let her out too much, but she's getting old, and I just kind of want her to be free within the
Yeah.
confined zone.
I think that's real.
Yeah.
I don't like to keep her trapped.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of uncool.
She probably loves exploring a lot more. Yeah.
Oh, she disappears. She's got her little favorite spots that she goes to, and
Yeah.
as long as I keep the door closed, she can't
She
escape.
can't get out. Yeah.
And she motors around the room, and I eventually find her and put her back in so she can get some water, like a water break, and then I have her go back out.
That's nice.
The -10.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the keen intuition. Yeah.
If you fail an awareness roll, you get to re-roll with a -10.
I'm
It's like,
pretty
you know how you have to
bad
use a
at
fate
awareness.
point? Yeah, you know how you have to use a fate point to re-roll? That's just a background that lets you re-roll with a -10 only awareness. Yeah. Matt, I'm gonna roll citations here to find soul stones or more liches in this gem pile. That's 2 degrees.
You're trying to find what? Or again?
I was looking for more liches or soul stones in this gem pile. Pretty much things with souls in it.
Not that you could find.
Nothing that glares out at me. Okay. Which probably means it's not there. It's not powerful. Anyone else have something to do, or can I continue? Because I'll stop whenever you. Yeah. Anything. I'll roll another side mission.
I'm kind of on guard duty at this point while you guys.
I'll roll side missions for
yourself-
class next. I'll roll.
3 awareness.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Your awareness?
You. And that's for Plasmex. I did not find any Plasmex.
Here, I'm actually gonna boost my awareness for the meantime. Only by a little bit, though. Probably just a +10. Boop. Wow, I'm just rolling shit.
You see nothing.
I will re-roll one of the awareness, the middle one.
Don't worry, only
Nope.
Sarah will die.
Aaron,
Wow, 85
you find-
again. 85
Jared, you find that your normal visual spectrum is really screwing you up. You need to rotate out of the normal visual spectrum and find something for this abysmal place. Pun intended.
Yeah, I'll rotate through them.
Okay, I'll give you 2 more.
Okay.
I wonder if that's a dragon egg over there. Just a...
I'm not. I'm
Night
just gonna
vision is not actually helping you, and infrared, for some reason, also doesn't help you very much. Weird. For the technicians, they are practically invisible on your secondary sight. They do not come up on heat. They do not come up on low light. They do not come up on night vision. They do not come up on magical sight. It's weird.
Okay.
You haven't
Oh.
scrolled through all of the different sites, but so far, this is. Yeah.
I rolled like shit. Move along.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a Cynician specifically on the little skull gem there.
The
That's the
skull
little gem.
rune. The array.
Crystal thing, whatever.
It's
That
a
looks,
magical rune.
If that's not a
Those
lich
are all.
con,
Those are all on pieces of paper.
Wait, those are on pieces. What here is on pieces of paper and what isn't?
The runes.
Those
This one,
are magical.
Just these, all of these.
1, 2, not all of them, but some of them. So anything that looks
Oh.
like a magical drawing.
That's on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna study the fuck out of these. Give me some Cynicians on these runes here. I love runes. I use a lot of runes. I passed, but just barely. All different types of runes, or
They all do different
Oh, they-
stuff. That one is very nasty. It
I
has something to do
assume.
with a very powerful death. Something has to do with death.
well, what type of magic are we talking here? Is it
That is a geomancy array.
Oh, a geomancy array to do with death. Oh, I want to study that thing. Well, what do you want me to roll to get very carefully start studying, looking at this, seeing how it works, kind of deal?
You'll have to do a magic test and then beseech your little friend because you have no clue.
Yeah, I have no idea about geomancy. So if
However,
I ask
learning the word
yeah.
of death in
Yeah,
geomancy.
exactly. So yeah, I'm pulling Luna out here, and me and Luna are going to be studying that little array right there, hardcore. I'll be brushing ideas off her. We'll be bouncing ideas off each other. I'll be learning a little bit. I'll ask questions about geomancy and shit like that. But yeah, the word of death in geomancy, I would love that. You know what I could do with that? Disgusting things. If I
Disgusting.
link,
first.
I can die and come back easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Saying.
I could literally kill myself now and come back. It
She's
wouldn't
like,
be too-
yep, that's a geomancy thing. It's
Yeah.
dangerous. We should toss it off.
Oh, the best things are dangerous, Luna. Haven't you learned that yet?
We should throw it over the edge.
We'll throw it over the edge once we've looked at it a bit longer.
I mean, it's got a really scary thingy in there. I don't want to look at it.
Luna, there's no such thing as scary. It's only knowledge. Knowledge can't scare you. Once you master the knowledge, you know it, and it can't scare you. But that's completely a lie, because there's knowledge that can kill you. But no, we want to learn this.
No, I don't. You want to.
Ah, come on, Luna. This is great. Geomancy, we haven't even breached that subject yet in death. Oh, we've breached
I
that
don't like
subject
it.
many times.
No.
It's magic. We love it.
No,
We love
throw it over the edge. It's bad. You'll die.
Ooh, Luna, I trust you, but oh, you know how I like to poke with skulls and death and...
Okay. Do what
Your
you
magical
need to
instructor has said you will die.
I've been told that like 5 or 6 times about items I've played with.
This is true.
But this is the abyss. This is completely different than anything you thought of.
Actually, not really.
I
He has a good
literally could
point.
find... Yeah, I have items in the shop that could rival these things or beat them. Like that Lich book I found is bitch work compared to some of the things I have in my shop.
Okay.
Regardless, this is your.
No, Luna has asked me to throw it off the edge. I'm trying to get a little bit of rapport with her, so I will. I don't want to physically touch it. That's death. If I touch that thing, will I die?
Have you tried using magic to lift things up?
It's also on a piece of paper. You can probably touch the piece of paper.
That's the true word of death right there. written on a piece of paper. I don't know if that's safe to touch. I'll ask Luna that because is it safe for manhandling purposes?
Nope. Nothing's
Is it-
safe. Geomancy is not
is-
safe at all. Unless you're a geomancer. Are you a geomancer? Nope. You're not smart
Could
enough.
be.
You're actually considered retarded in the scale of all geomancers.
Luna, that was unneeded.
No, really. That you're not even 1/10 smart enough to handle geomancy.
I literally am, Matt. I have 2 unnaturals in intelligence. I call
You have 2
and you need
unnaturals.
6. Yeah, I have 2 unnaturals in intelligence. I'm literally 1/3 the way to geomancy. So
You're retarded.
yeah.
Oh, is your int also above 80?
65. It's 65 with 2 unnaturals.
Yeah, you were nowhere close to even attempt geomancy.
I can't attempt it, but I would call you needed 80 and 6 unnaturals. That's not
No,
too far off.
That's an
Natural.
attempt to understand it.
And a -8. That was I remember best puzzle.
I passed that, and then I never found the geomancers.
Same. Got a 1 on the puzzle.
I haven't-
didn't do anything with it after that.
Yeah, you see Aoife just kind of like taking a crystal and like this little rod thing, and she like stabs one of the crystals, throws it over the edge. Is like, I don't know about that one. I'm getting rid of it.
Hey, I'll ask Luna this. Can dead things touch the rune of death?
I don't think you understand the comprehension of true death. True death is death.
No.
Death.
But how am I supposed to throw it off an edge if I can't touch the damn thing?
Oh, we just get one of the technicians to do it.
You're developing an attitude. I don't like it.
What's the attitude?
It's what you're giving me right now. And
I didn't give you anything. I was just talking.
I'm just going to point at one of the things and start snapping my fingers.
And kind of looks over, looks up at you, looks down, squints at you.
And I point off the edge.
Specifically your badge, and then
Mhm.
goes over and gets rid of it.
Yeah. Snapping fingers, pointing off the edge. Yeah. Why,
So, Matt,
what is
to
the purpose of
clarify-
this room? If all these items are bound to go over the edge, why are we in here? And why can't anyone but us throw these things off the edge? Like,
The way I'm understanding it, Hayden,
it's not even a
is,
facility. It's
is that they're bringing in experts on certain types of magic to determine whether it can be used or not. And you've just been poking at the literal most dangerous of them, which are...
that's my favorite things. Are the most
impression
dangerous things.
My impression was that we're the flesh shield.
That's
Yeah,
also a
They
thing.
send us in to see
I'm
if
pretty
it goes
sure-
boom.
I'm pretty sure we're the D class in this scenario. We paid to be D class personnel. We paid money for this.
Oh. So, Matt, to clarify, Aoife is stabbing some crystals into herself and throwing the rest off the edge?
Yes. No, she's stabbing. She's got this little stick, like this poker stick. It looks like a really sharp crystal needle,
Yes.
and she stabs it and flings it off like a pooper scooper, like flings it off the edge. And then she's just like, "Yep, I think maybe these ones are okay. Maybe. They're not safe."
Matt, is there a place where you can send? It's not complaints, but say questions. Like, is there like on the data slides data? That's like a request area or like a add notes kind of deal. Like, is there anywhere we can
Yeah, you
catalog
can.
things?
There's a note section.
Again, catalog things. Is there a way of sending in questions to someone about the catalogation? Like, how? Like, is there a way I can send in requests?
Use the tech use to see if you could find tech helper.
Yeah, because I have a few requests I'd like to send in. So tech used to find a tech helper. They wouldn't happen to have given me a magical one, so I don't have to roll tech, would they?
No.
These are tech-based beings, even if they do work with magic.
It cancels out with your unnatural.
I have one in tech. It's just not the best. I'm just not the best at tech stuff. Okay. Apparently, I'm smart enough to poke around and figure out a request. Because I would request the authorization of white hexes, voodoo, and curses, and asking for the stigmatization on what's the procedures of using white hexes, voodoo, and curses. Is it disallowed? Is it open bloodshed that's not allowed? Is it the fact that pain? I'm asking for parameters on the use of white magic.
You basically get to a system, like a page that says, or a tab that you click on that says query system or main core system. And there's a script that's, and you're going to have to use a tech use -20 to figure out how to word this and script this in software to query a software system.
110.110.112, and then like the system blows up because I put a 2 in there.
Well, that's
So like
binary
a
magic.
-20, did you say? Was it? Did you say
Minus
-20?
20 tech use.
It's a -20 because you're not familiar with how to query.
Hey, I did it.
Okay, you query the network and it gets back to you. Unfamiliar with white magic procedures. Self-harm to technicians is considered faulty.
Can I ask for permission? I will explain the exact functions of white hexes, voodoo, and
Posts it
curses.
over and over and over again. Just fills the boxes, the chat box. Basically, it's listing a rule and regulation. Temp help or temp worker self-harm is grounds for termination due to faulty product. Or
Can I request a pass for self-harm under the specific uses
just
of white
denied
magic?
fills the screen.
Can I not, before I didn't push send, can I not list a full explanation
It doesn't
of white
need
magic?
you to press send.
Uses?
It actually actively monitors any typing that you do into the thing. Don't even press send.
So giving a list and explanation of what white magic does, and the fact that it doesn't need bloodshed as long as it fuels pain. Pain is the only thing required.
The only thing it lists regarding the regulations is any self-harm.
Self-harm is, yeah, but again, is that mutilation or just any pain caused to yourself?
It just says any temp worker committing self-harm is grounds for termination due to faulty worker.
And it won't take any sort of requests and explanations into why I should be allowed to do so. Even though I have
just says
a
denied.
master engineer. It does mental pain. It does mental self-harm.
Dude, we're temps.
I know.
What did you get about that?
Mental harm. Does mental harm equate to self-harm?
You don't know.
I asked the system. That's what. Again, like, does
Just
mental
keeps
harm
reciting
equate...
that same protocol. And then at the very bottom it says further query into same topic, will grounds, or yellow mark on badge.
For a place that's outside the system and has all level people here, how have they not heard of this? But okay.
Very rare.
Literally every very form of magic should be known.
I need to use the restroom in a bad way. Please talk among yourselves.
Yeah.
Johnny, what you been finding?
So, I'm probably gonna look for something to help Sigma. Best bet in this. Disposable, called again. Mechanical disposable. Pretty much this room. But,
Haven't found any robot-y parts for yourself?
no?
None that you trust? It's the robot arm of Abraham Lincoln's evil twin. He doesn't cut down cherry trees, he cuts down orphans.
What I would suggest is, for you, asking for permission to write a new protocol.
For the pylons?
There's no way they'd let him write a new protocol. He's a temp. Like, I can't even verbally tell them why white would be useful here. They just accept it.
Otherwise, I'd just give up on it because it seems like you're being hard passed on this.
From what I think we have to, from what I understand is, I'm pretty sure we should spend this first day actually disposing of things and doing
We only
our
have
job.
one day.
I know, but I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, for what we've done, they'll probably pay us. Again, we had to pay to be temp workers, but I'm pretty sure they'll recompensate us for the things that we've done. So that's probably how they keep temp workers, is you make enough money to pay for another temp workmanship kind of deal.
Probably. Regardless, you're running into a wall here, and Matt is basically saying no in every way possible. You probably want to go out in a different way.
If I was you again, man, just find a mechanical room and start figuring out which devices are not cool and which devices are. Actually, you're the chemical man. You're great with chemicals because you're a fucking robot. Go find the chemical displacement and start chucking shit off the edge.
John, were you talking about me or Hayden?
Hayden.
Yeah.
Me? Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry,
well,
what did you say?
you're white magic. Just try something different instead of button.
I have nothing else. My best.
You literally,
I don't have
you
enough
literally
soul.
have a companion you can ask any other magical question about besides white magic.
But I can't use it. I can ask her questions on it. Yes.
But
I
you have
cannot
the
use that
potential to
magic
use any
instantly.
other type of magic though.
I have to sit there for days at time and learn it. It's not like I instantly learn it. I spend days learning that thing.
So
Necromancy.
instead of doing that, think about it like this. Go to every magical item that catches your interest, look at it, ask your companion, is it recyclable? If it is, ask her how and how much work would be needed to do so, and then determine which items you can carry off with you to recycle. As you are now, there's nothing in here that you can just straight up pick up, boom, power. Because, like you said, your white magic has been stripped from you.
That's lame. I still don't know how a system that has literally access to anyone doesn't know what white magic.
I didn't know it existed as the god of magic last campaign.
You
It's
never
rare.
asked it.
It's a rare thing. Regardless, I think the whole system is kind of not being perfect. It's not acting in the same way I would expect it to act. Regardless, Matt is
Well, that's
the GM.
because the system's broken. Because it was all Dreshi run, and Dreshi didn't actually create like subsystems to run stuff properly. Like as soon as he went away, everything broke, and now nothing's working correctly.
Also
That's the point of why
true.
we're here.
This is a Dareshi baby, and you are trying to talk with it after its master is killed. There probably isn't any new protocols, because Dareshi probably did them.
There's no way he directly handled that himself. He had like
Yes,
some
he did.
subordinate of a.
No,
He did.
no,
Really?
that's how Dreshi works.
I thought he had a shit ton of
Having
minions do shit.
spoken with Matt about what kind of character Daresh is and what kind of knowing what kind of player Carl is, he did it himself.
He did. Dreshi did not trust any of his systems with any subsystems or.
He had the mind
Like he
to
didn't-
control it all.
He did.
The fact
It
that
was-
it's working at all is a testament to something.
It's not working though. That's the thing. they are literally chucking things over the edge as a fucking fallback plan. Actually, you know what I can do? I'm gonna go fix the magic destroyer. The thing that destroys magic, I could probably go fix that.
Not a bad idea. You gotta find it first.
These fuckers don't talk. You know what would be a lot more useful if the people who are here to help you literally told you what to do.
No.
You know that they're here to help you.
No, you're here to help them, but it would be a lot more. You'd be a lot more. You know, they told you how to help them. It's like you're like someone shouted help, and you come into the room, and they're just standing there, and you're like, "How do you need help?" And they stare at you. And you're like, "How can I
Sounds
help
like
you?"
being
And it's
an
like they
intern.
just stare at you.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like being an intern.
I ain't never been an intern. Construction doesn't have internship.
I've never been an intern either, but from what I've read, it's basically exactly this. You come in and say, I don't know how to do this, please help. And you're like, go fetch me coffee.
No, but they're not telling us to fetch coffee. They're literally having us handle biohazardous materials.
And then
Let's go down
judging
the
you on it.
elevator. Other room going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fix the magic shredder because I have a feeling that chucking things off the edge isn't actually solving many problems.
I
Besides the
being an intern, go and ask for help, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, that is broken. We have to contact the head company, and it'll take 6 months." And
3 days to 6 months. One of those answers. It'll come between that time period. Half a week or half a year. Your choice.
And in this case, there is no big boss to come fix it, so it's more
Yeah.
like 3 to 6.
I think I figured this out. I think that we have to be actually good employees to gain access to better things. I think we need more than temporary positions. I think we need to find some form of better than temporary, but not quite permanent, like a consultant. We need a
my
consultant
position so
position.
far.
Yeah,
You're gonna die.
Talisha.
Talisha, you're gonna die. I'm sorry to tell you this. But like,
I am perfectly
I think you're
confident
gonna
in you.
die.
You're definitely
and you
gonna
know what? I have come closest dying. Yes.
You have.
Try- You almost actually tried to read the word of death. That would have been a permanent death. No rolls, no attempts to survive it, no capability of like actually cheating it. It'd be permanent.
Matt walks
complete
over to your
death.
house IRL and shoots you in the head.
Basically?
No, he doesn't walk to my house. He just kicks the closet door open. I'm like, what the fuck? And all you hear the gunshot.
Sorry about
Actual word of death.
But I want it. I want it so bad.
Dive after it.
That want is what's gonna get you killed.
The curse of want.
Talisha, how's your flowers going?
I'm just like
Talisha,
checking
eat
them
the one
out.
that doesn't look like a flower.
What?
One of them
That
doesn't
one that
look
looks like a
flower.
lamp. One of them looks like a fucking lamp. Eat that one.
I only passed enough awareness to see 2 flowers.
Wow, you're blind as a fucking bat.
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
really am.
You're
Eat both
standing
of
in a
them.
garden. One of them's the poison, one of them's the cure. You'll be fine.
So you have 2 options. You can either eat both of them or bleed on both of them and cause it to overgrow and kill everything.
Alicia, do the second one. Do the second one.
I did think about it. Honestly, I did. It's like I could bleed on these and fuck everybody over. But I was like, no, that's later in the game.
You don't want to kill off the whole player party and then be the only one remaining?
I
need you
think
guys
we
to
could both
explore
survive
the
on a
place for
planet
me,
death.
and then once I found everything useful, I can kill.
I see.
Alicia, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm pretty sure me and both John might survive the planet attack, but you standing at ground zero as they grow might not survive the planet attack.
But I'm
She'd
their
be
mama.
fine. Yes, she's the mom.
How many
It's like
animals
Daenerys
give a
and her
fuck
dragons. Of course, I can walk into the fire.
Speaking of which, is that a dragon egg over there or a rock?
Oh, that's definitely an egg. I'm not gonna say. I think it's something scarier than a dragon egg. Wouldn't be placed down here. That's an egg of something unspeakable and unthinkable.
You should go lay on it and hatch it.
No, I'm gonna have the Wendigo go sit on it and hatch it.
No, Talisha, go lay on it. It'll hatch for sure.
Talisha, go bleed on the egg. But, 5 seconds before you do that, give a general cheese it shout before you do that so that we have time to get the fuck out of the room before that thing hatches.
Sorry for the wait.
Just like I
I
said.
definitely don't want to shout because that would give away the.
Well, Talisha, when that thing hatches, I don't think position's gonna be much on your mind.
Okay,
some
Matt.
eldritch abominable hatch
Alright,
an
Matt.
eldritch god and then raise him as your own.
I'm going to ask her which of the remaining crystals would be better for me or her.
She's like, I could study these for years, but I don't know. they're really dangerous, but they're not lethally dangerous or the I don't know what the hell is going on dangerous, which I threw over the edge.
Okay.
I can tell you
so-
this: that little bubbly one, each bubble contains, well, power of a solar flare. And there's a lot of bubbles, and they all look like they're one crystal cluster. So 17 solar flares.
Well, as an energy user, I might be able to handle that. Maybe.
You'd be melted if you're exposed to all 17 at once. But if we could somehow figure out how to temper you with 17 in a row singularly, that could be different. The purple one below it has something to do with well, they're kind of like negative energy crystals, and it'd be nice if you could like temper against them. Maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I'd rather throw them over the edge, but negative energy crystals are really hard to come by.
That's fair.
Yeah. That green one, I'm super excited to grab it, but I'm also super like, oh shit, because it's a gravity crystal, like, and not a low grade. We're talking like continent crushing levels of gravity. Like
I think you can handle it.
Planet shifting. One wrong move, I crush us both and everything around us, or send us into space. Or
Either one is survivable for us, I'd say.
No. You don't.
Well, after I get tempered a little bit.
No, it's like crack every. No. Anyways, and then last but not least, that blue one is like almost. I want to say true ice. I don't really want to go. I don't want to like cry wolf, but I mean we are here in this. It's yeah. I'm gonna say that's actually not a crystal, and let's say that's true ice.
Yeah, true ice is not really our shindig.
Yeah, just it's almost one of those true elements from the Arcana plane, like the actual true ice element.
Especially because as an energy user, I really don't need anything so
Well,
anti-energy.
yeah, the true ice actually could be used to create a stasis effect in the most, if you can master its energy, because it's true ice, which means it's perfect energy stillness.
Yeah, that means I'm pretty sure that there's a lack of energy there.
No,
I
it's-
fired laser
it's-
beams. I don't need ice power.
Uh,
They'll work against each other.
I mean, you could. Yeah. All right. Goodbye. True ice. I don't need your shit.
Although, it probably would have been useful to help balance out the solar flare tempering.
Too late. It's been chucked off the cliff.
Yeah, no, she's just like, Pew! You're right. Doesn't even question it.
Oh,
Whoops.
Hey.
Okay. Sure. Let's go with the solar flare tempering. think
We need
that's
a
a good
safe place
start.
for that because that's kind of not like gonna be, um, like safe for people. Pebbles, pebbles.
Safe place. Let's see. I'm assuming the same is true for the tempering against negative energy.
Yeah. Those are not safe, but I can carry them around. As for the gravity one, ugh. Ugh.
Regardless of the room we're in, I get the feelings the gravity one will not be easy.
Nope. I'm
So-
concerned I might actually crush this entire pylon that we're on and have us all go craning into the abyss. Like, that's how strong this crystal is.
I have confidence in you. And I don't believe we're allowed to carry things out. It's more recycle on the spot or leave it there or throw it off the edge.
So throw it off the edge.
No, I'm confident
Um,
in you.
Matt, there's one thing I want to do. As I heard, there was the magical disposal thing was out of order. Can I go find that magical disposal thing and see if I can fix it? Because it's got to be somewhere in this room. Like, his magical items aren't allowed to be carried outside the room. So the magical disposal system has to be somewhere in this room. It's currently broken. That's why we're chucking things off the edge.
Sure.
So what do you want me to roll to find it? Because I don't see anything in this room that looks anything close to
Ignitions?
just... Signitions, yeah.
And tech use.
Pretty much the... Signitions and tech use. I don't know, why is it got to be tech use?
Why do you think?
It's not that
Oh.
bad though, Hayden. Why does it matter?
I don't have good tech use. I don't know. It's not the worst, but it's not
It's
the
like
best.
you have an 80% chance though.
And tech use. So do I find the magical?
There should be something on this this table or pylon.
Which table? Sorry, what?
The red one.
That thing. Okay. I'm going to ask Luna to scan this thing with me. We're pretty much, me and Luna are going to go with this thing to see if we can activate it. What type of magic it uses, what components in it, if there's any rune work that's off, scribe work that's off, if the magic has simply been used up and disenchanted, or if there's something. I'm just looking for all that shit. What do you want me to roll for that? I want to see why this thing stopped. If it was out of power, if the rune work has gone wrong, all that shit. He's typing, guys. Look at the rules. Look at the rules and safety registration.
I don't know.
I know what he's typing. Relax.
All right. It'll be a magical engineer roll. If you don't have that, then you'll have to figure something out. And then
Intelligence,
it'll
then?
be a tech use. Yeah, you're gonna have to do tech. All right, intelligence.
No, intelligence and then...
Yeah, at a -20.
-20, okay. I will reroll that. I'm good. I don't know why I did 83 instead of 63, but whatever. Still a pass. And I forgot to put -20. That's why. And you said it was that and something else. It was magical and something else you wanted me to roll.
Tech use.
Tech use. I love my tech use. I want more check marks and tech use.
That.
Matt.
Yeah.
Asula and I are going to work on this pylon using my Drisha toolkit to see if I can repair it. See what's wrong with it first, and then if not,
Wouldn't mind an answer to my question, but you go ahead.
I was just getting it out of the way so I didn't forget.
Pylons?
Do Hayden first.
Alright, Aiden, what were you up to?
And that thing I rolled over that you asked me to roll for, the whole trying to fix the pylon. The thing I'm standing right in front of.
You activated a black hole forms, pocket black hole.
No, I wasn't trying to activate. I was literally trying to see what was wrong with it and what was broken.
Yeah.
They said it wasn't working.
Yeah, you looked at it. Luna goes, "Oh, that's what's wrong," and she fixes a little thing, and it kicks on.
Do I die from standing next to a black hole?
No, self-contained.
Well, that was a lot
Magical
easier than I
disposal
thought it
is a
would be.
black hole.
I feel like that doesn't actually get rid of magic. It sends it somewhere else.
It's wherever the
No.
black hole goes.
Yeah.
In this particular case, the runic array, Luna tells you, ends in annihilation.
I asked
Okay.
Luna, there's no way I could change the location to say be in my shop.
I can't. I don't know where your shop is.
No, I have a bond to my shop. Could I potentially change the location of all items being thrown into this thing from annihilation to the back of my shop?
I would suggest not doing that. Even if you can,
I mean,
your
you could
shop
try.
will blow up. Mostly because I intend to use it in a minute.
I don't think there's many things you can throw. The shop eats magic. Like any magic thrown in, any at all, gets eaten by it.
What
What
about
about
a solar
physics?
flare?
Yeah. What about, natural laws?
No, you are correct. There are more things in this room than just magical items. Well, as long as the gem doesn't break, technically it would be fine. But
I guess think of it as like a wormhole. Your black hole is now inside that space that you're connected to. Maybe you would also
fair
have
enough. Setting that up in my shop would probably annihilate my shop. It
It's
was
just a
wishful
thought.
thinking. It was wistful thinking. Okay. Now that I got that bad boy up, me and Luna are going to start earning our cash and just go through items. I'm gonna have Luna show me what I'm pretty much gonna have Luna explain all the items. I'm gonna walk item by item. Me and her are going to look at it, determine if it needs to be thrown out or if it's usable by us or people in our party. If it's
That is
usable,
100% determined by you. There is every book under the sun. It would take literally both of us probably 6 hours to go through everything, like every single book, in real time. I'm not expecting you guys to go through the entirety of this entire area.
Didn't think you were, but I was just gonna say what I could get to at the moment. I didn't want everything in the room, but that's what I'm gonna start doing.
These pile of books are like limitless, but there are singular stuff.
Yep.
So,
Okay, then pretty
Johnny
much what
was
I'm
going
doing
to
is...
finish at
Oh, yeah,
Phylon?
sorry. Yes, Johnny. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if possible.
Go ahead and make me a tech use. That's it. Do your master engineer if you want or whatever.
Yep.
Roll for. And Sola's channeling Tibetans like, I don't think it's broke. I just think it's off. You
Yeah,
want some
well,
drugs?
I mean, it doesn't work that way. You know that, Azula.
Yeah, it does. I got some sacred oils. Makes you real high.
Ah, those ones.
Yeah,
no,
just lube some joints and woo.
I'm good for right now, so I appreciate that. But yeah,
Oh man, especially for you, because last time you're like, I can't get high. That's not how it works. And I was like, you're right.
well, why don't we do that? Back at base compared to
Nah,
on the
do it
job.
now.
Hey, man, I had to refer to the Chilluminati for this shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's not easy to figure out how to get a robot high. So I had to go to those guys. And they're like, woo, off the deep end. But I got the recipe.
Well, I won't. I will. Do it with you sometime, or not with you, but you know what I mean. Just not right now.
Dude, we can totally get high together. Hey, sacred oils are also good for the skin. They're moisturizing. They
Yes.
also get you super high.
So looking at it, it seems off. All right. So Matt, I'm gonna, my arm that is completely, off more or less. I don't have it connected, but I still have the. There's like this little arm piece.
Socket?
The slagged one?
It's the isotope like bone thing that's like kind of drifting off and not attached to any metal pieces. I'm going to put that up to the circuitry of the pylon so I can try to turn it on.
I mean, you'd have to rip open a panel.
Yeah, I just use my Dresh engineer toolkit to do
Okay,
that.
you pop open a panel, and
I expected a Gatling gun to come out and shoot you. That seems
Pop
to be
open a
direction.
panel and you stick it to it, and nothing seems to happen.
Right. Takes it off. It didn't work the way I wanted it to. Well,
You trying to give it sexy times? I didn't know you could do that.
no, that wasn't the point. I mean, I wasn't gonna turn it on in that sense, but that wasn't the point. Yeah. One sec. I'm gonna ask Pathfinder if item help Sigma is around here. It's in this pile of disposable things.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I asked.
So look for it. Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, you gotta look for it in the pile.
It was more asking Pathfinder. It is in there.
Oh, what you're looking for? It may be here. It may be deeper in the facility. There are multiple things you could use. Damn it, Talisha! God damn it!
How you wandered into a place you shouldn't have. Remember that thing where you were told to always go with someone?
she's an infiltrator though.
Oh, fair
Also,
Get them.
one on stealth. Beautiful.
Oh, one on stealth! Holy shit!
Yeah.
So, Talisha, if you could open your character sheet, please.
She has the best invisibility ever. She has displacer beat stealth. How are you gonna have this? How are you gonna have this?
Just because she has displacer beast doesn't mean she's quiet.
No.
That is huge.
But now she is.
So, could you add that final check mark to stealth, please?
Give her padded feet. Give her cat's
And
padded
then
feet.
we're gonna add silent prowl to your character sheet after adding +3 agility. 1d3 agility. Oh, 1d3.
You're literally undetectable, except for if someone like someone like Sarah really
All right,
concentrates.
so add 1 agility, please.
46.
And then under your traits, add silent prowl. You can use your stealth rating for your effective silent movement. So not only are you impossible to see, you're impossible to hear. The enemies, when you do move quicker than a stalking walk or even a slight jog, if you're running or sprinting, they receive a penalty to hear you because you're that quiet, but it won't be as difficult to detect you as if you're walking or just stealthing. Even jogging can be considered potentially within the stealth if you're careful. But yeah, you very quiet. Very quiet. Felicia, this room is not very good for you. Can you make me an int test, please? Intelligence.
Maybe this is for another
God.
Please get 100. Please get 100.
I got
Please get
100.
100.
He's on both ends of the spectrum today.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah, you probably.
Yeah. As you kind of walk in, there's the gas in this room makes you want to cough, and you're gonna have to roll a toughness test not to cough.
I thought she had that. Oh, never mind. This is a weird ass.
She does have a suit, but she concentrated it all in one specific spot.
I think he meant her ability to take in like inorganic
like-
materials.
Like all toxic inorganic
Yeah,
materials.
but
and
this
process it.
place is a vile cauldron on the levels of Nurgle. Okay, yeah, you suppress the cough, but the longer you stay in here without some sort of respirator, it's just you're gonna.
Guess I know where you went. Middle area, didn't you? Yeah, you went.
You can form
You're going the
your
wrong
thing into a
direction.
respirator if you wish.
Let it go.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna have you bother rolling stealth anymore. So good luck. I was
That
just
was a
gonna have them
failure.
roll stealth to see if they hear you, but they don't hear you anymore. Yeah, Firefox. There are multiple methods in which you could help her. One of them may be in this pile.
Yep.
Not certain.
Well, why don't I look for things then?
Yeah.
I will make my way around with.
Sola does point
Right.
out that there on the farthest pylon to the right, there is a lever, and after further inspection, it is the that device where you have these two crushing wheels that run into each other. They're kind of meshed, interlocking. It's a shredder. Basically, this whole thing's a giant shredder underneath all this scrap.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's the technician's job to go, yep, it's all good to shred. And then you flip the switch and the whole pile just gets obliterated down the chute into this shredder unit.
I find it odd though that they'd have one over here and underneath it. That seems interesting.
No. There's a conveyor belt that feeds stuff to go into the shredder.
Oh,
But
this way is the
yeah.
shredder?
No.
I thought you said underneath.
That
Yeah.
whole thing is a shredder.
Yeah,
All
okay.
that stuff is on top.
Just
of the shredder.
I pictured
That's a conveyor belt that
to another
brings
place.
stuff
Yeah.
to the shredding unit.
Oh. Okay.
That is malfunctioning at the moment, and they're like, "Don't go up the intake or the outtake because you're not supposed to go there." It's also really small.
Found anything interesting yet, Heather? I'm actually gonna make my first awareness on this side. Meh.
Oh man, you see a particle fusion generator that will go completely. Well, it'll fuse itself in about 12 hours.
Good to know.
You know,
Fused itself to
as in it melts
Implode.
down and
Yeah.
it explodes,
yeah.
which, well, probably could actually damage the shredding unit if it's not destroyed beforehand.
Correct.
Yeah, Heather starts pulling out equipment out of her bag, just kind of like, I don't even know what you need, but I got it.
Well, there is that fusion generator in front of us. It'd be good, a good use to practice on something before we go do the other one. For our David mission. But
I think that David mission was for us before we got here, but I got toolkits and other weird devices for days, whatever you need.
I'll just things to identify things. Things to identify things. Equipment to identify this tech in front of us. Make sure everything's good to be disposed of. I guess that's our. Gonna take a walk around to the other side. At this end. 49 this time. That's what? 4 degrees of success on the awareness from my side. 5. Well done.
Oh, okay. There's a 5. You find.
Not me.
Oh, no, you.
That's
Aaron.
me.
Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. No enemies in sight, but one of the numbered ones starts to you can barely catch it, but it looks like it has a malfunction in one of its arms. And it kind of just looks surreptitiously in the way of the other technician, the numbered one, and it looks like it's trying to hide its malfunction.
So which one is?
Unit 429.
429?
Yeah, hold on. This is should be 492. Sorry, yeah, 492 up there.
It's flat for giving me security, so I'll just roll on security real quick for those last two. Yes, and yes, both securities.
Yeah, from what you've seen in the way they acted against Krell, if they have malfunctions, they probably get the same treatment. Malfunction units get retired.
It's my job as security to handle things like this, isn't it?
Or fix it.
Yeah, or fix it.
Well, you know what? I'm not an engineer.
You have engineers around you. You can point out the problem and see if we can fix it.
Yeah, but the key is not to let the other technician know what's up. Because this guy's hiding it pretty darn well. But that arm probably doesn't work anymore.
Interesting.
And it actually has its helper unit kind of fly in a specific angle to obstruct the view.
Go ahead while I decide what I want to do with this info.
I have something I need to do.
Okay.
Okay, so Sarah is going to have Etha pick up the crystals as they approach the disposal unit.
All three, or just
Yes, all three.
Okay. You have that cinematic fate point.
She hasn't.
Okay, she's gonna have to use it for the gravity one.
So
92. Good thing
she
she
gets a-
rolled a 13. Holy fuck.
Yeah, she has it follow her, and she kind of like grimaces at it, like I still feel uncomfortable about this. Oh.
she had to use the fate point to pick it up.
Yeah.
Just on the off chance something happened, because I rolled a 92 originally, and you'd both get killed.
Okay. Sarah
she
is.
rerolled for a 13, and so she's carrying it around like, oh, I don't like this.
Okay. So Sarah is going to summon a line of Ravager spirits and have them basically link arms around and make a spiritual box around this area. They will.
Where are you getting the Ravager spirits from?
His
All of
badge.
my police officers that I can summon have Ravager arms.
They're police officer spirits, not Ravager spirits. It's different.
No, you made them Ravager spirits.
Yeah, remember?
You did.
I haven't
Every
recorded
single one of his spirits now count as a
You
Ravager.
You very
including
dramatically said
defenses.
that.
Including his
not
resistances.
they're not as strong yet.
No, you never stated that, but okay.
I don't remember this shit. Oh
Yeah, when you gave him that thing, you gave all his spirits the same Ravager abilities that you gave him.
The defensive, at least, not like.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the defensive.
not laser eyes,
But they're going to also need to build up. But they don't have a physical defense. They'll just use your spiritual defense, which is
I
not very high. At
thought
the
they
moment.
had complete physical immunity.
Better than nothing.
Well, they're spirits. Of course they do. They're completely immune to normal physical stuff. 'cause
I
it
know.
goes
I
right through
was
them.
saying that because
You-
John is.
But your
Regard-
spiritual and mental defenses aren't as great as your physical yet. So
I thought his-
Regardless, they are Ravager armored, and I have them available. I'm going to summon a spiritual wall of Ravager level armor using all of the police officer spirits to form a box around us. And this. Then I am going to begin tempering myself. I'm going to have Aetha use the crystals on me, everything that we can handle, and then the overflow will be funneled into the disposal unit.
okay, she gets it right on the second try. She had to use her last fate point for. So yeah, it all she almost breaks the whole cluster on you, but then she gets just the right one and he cascades it. Yeah, it really helps. Also helps your Ravagers. And then the negative energy crystal, she's like, I don't know about this one. Rare, but once again, it's negative energy. And
We'll have to face it eventually. We might as well do it in a controlled location.
Okay. I don't have any more of those fate thingies, so if I fuck up, you may be mentally traumatized and spiritually traumatized, and
You can always burn the cinematic if she needs to. It's based off her influence, though, and not... Or John's. I don't know.
and she leaves it up to you.
Let's go.
Ooh.
84, yeah.
She's
I
gonna have to
will,
burn. She's gonna
pass
have to
along
burn
my
her
fate.
cinematic. Oh, you're gonna pass her a fate point? All right.
Yes. That is my last one, though.
You fucked.
She's gonna have to burn the cinematic one.
68, yeah.
There's the burn of the cinematic. That's good. All right.
I would rather she burn one of the normal ones and keep the cinematic, because we're not
Okay.
done yet.
That's fine. Yeah. Now she gets it, and yeah, it's tough, but you feel a lot of negative emotions. A lot of the why don't you just kind of give up, or you're just a pile of trash, and what the hell are you doing? You're just a police officer. You're supposed to get your fate's just to get shot and left on the side of the road type of thing. It's all this negative stuff, all your doubts, all your misgivings and second thoughts, and that's why it
Ouch.
sucks. Yeah. Yeah. The worst one is you're just gonna end up like your mentor, a complete nobody who drinks himself to his very quick death. And yeah, that was a traumatic experience. You get to work, and yeah, he died at the coffee diner you met him at every morning because he drank himself to death.
All that coffee.
So the depression crystal made me depressed.
And then Ethan's like,
Imagine
"Don't let
that.
it do it! Don't let it do it! Stupid."
Matt, the fact that you're destroying negative energies, if I'd known, I would have stopped you, but I don't know. So I only have to sit here in character, not in character, I mean, and cry as you destroy all those things I could use.
Yes.
Yeah, he uses it.
Then cry about it.
But yeah, no matter how I feel, I have a purpose. I need to do it. That's basically.
I could do some great things with depression.
Well, it's right.
I know.
She tosses it in the gravity crystal at the end. She's like, I don't trust myself with it. I'm sorry.
That's up to you. You're the engineer here.
It's too dangerous. Look at us. We did work. We destroyed all the bad things.
Hey, Matt. There's 3 skull-covered books over here. What do you want me to roll to see what they are? I like skulls.
Go ahead and roll me magic or Cynicians.
Cynicians. Okay. Can I roll a type? Can I tell what type of magic they are just by looking at them? Like, are they necromancy, voodoo,
Yep.
or
Those are necromancy books.
necromancy? Yeah, I figured they were. I'll roll some necromancy then.
And then after that, you
That's that is
we get it,
11 degrees of
Yes,
success.
I get it. Those are the 3 principles of necromancy. Probably the original 3.
Are they dangerous? Are they uncontainable? I guess I should say. Like, can they be saved and contained here, or are they literally going to destroy the place soon?
Would you like to investigate?
Does the 6 not tell me that?
Mm.
Because yeah,
They feel completely benign to you.
well, benign doesn't mean safe. I see things that can kill the entire world as benign because fuck it, I like that
They're
shit.
benign to your magical vision and your senses.
Yeah, Matt, the way you say that makes me think that no, it is not in fact benign. And I don't know what I can roll much better than the 6. So where did it start? Which is the lesser and which is the greater?
Starts from left to right.
So left to right. What do you want me to scan the leftmost book for any form of trap, spell, curses, voodoo? I'm looking for anything that will fuck someone up who reads or opens this thing. What do I roll for that?
Awareness.
Not Cynicians?
No, it's magically benign.
Oh, it's benign. Okay.
There's no
It
magic
wants
coming off
to
of these
be
things at all.
read.
I'll re-roll that because I don't want to die here. Hey, okay. That is 7 degrees.
I mean, it looks like there's a lock on the class, and a clasp that goes around it. So it's, it's a bound book. Clasp goes into the skull, so the skull's some sort of lock. Don't see any.
No keyhole, I'm guessing, yeah?
Nah,
I'm guessing it requires. Do you want me to roll for this, or do I have to simply know that necromancy is required to unlock this book? The manipulation of the skull on the page using necromancy will unlock the tome.
You could make it.
That's my general assumption, but what do you want me to roll to see if that's right?
You'll have to actually interact with the book. That's your theory.
Wendigo will touch it first. I have something here with me that I am willing to die before me. So yeah, Wendigo
It
will.
touches the book. Nothing happens.
Okay. Can I examine the skull system to see if I can discover the lock mechanism, or? Because yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to unlock this thing at this point. And I'm guessing it has everything to do with the skull on the front page.
Do you even know if it's locked?
Yeah, I asked. It's very much locked. They're innate, but they're locked. But that doesn't mean that something's not keeping the magical energy sealed in. So, what do we want me to roll to see if this is being? Is there a magical spell on this that's concealing the magic? And I'm going to look for not magically sensing. I'm looking for rune work, scroll work, sigils. Okay, yeah, I'm looking for unawareness. I will re-roll that because I don't want to die.
How many fate points you have left, bro?
2. I've only used 2, and I had 4.
Okay.
Oh, this would be my third one that I'm using.
Mm-hmm.
96. Oh, wow. Wow. That is nice. No, I'm not going to burn, but I will ask how many souls it would take to re-roll that.
You don't get to. I'm never gonna allow you to roll with lesser souls.
You
Very
have
wrong.
allowed that 3 different
You
occasions.
have not. No, he's denied you every time you've asked that.
No, but
Uh-huh.
okay. I have burnt 100,000 souls at some point to re-roll.
No.
You have burnt to not die before.
No,
Yeah.
no, I have not burnt to not die. I've never even been close to dead. I
Let's
have
just
burnt-
say, let's just go from here
No,
on.
no, we can look
Nope.
at that again. I'm not arguing with
I'm
you.
not
I'm just
gonna let
thinking-
you reroll with souls. Not with the soul qualities you got. You'd have to get.
That's fine.
You'd
I'm
have
just
to
saying
get
that you
crystallized gems.
have
you have
let
to
me
get-
re-roll with souls before, yes.
That would be a mistake on my part.
You've done it several times.
Then it's a mistake.
Well, I can't say that I would have known that, so... Well, that's one mechanic gone.
Oh, wait, did you want to check out that?
Yeah,
place, Ryan?
I'll just stay without. I have literally as much time as I want. I don't get a consensus on that one. I will re-roll all these rolls next 10 minutes. Someone else do something.
What you said?
Okay. Heather actually fixes the arm, and she kind of gets up and she looks over at the other tech and just kind of like, yeah, we were never.
Asula,
So-
we lost Heather and, the other
Yep.
guy.
It's okay.
Yeah, no.
We're fine.
Yeah, no, definitely. It just doesn't know. Oh, they're back.
No, I'm gonna have them be
Yeah,
there
yeah.
for now. You guys continue on as normal.
So I have been looking around this place. I'm getting very average rolls. That was the last one. Last one here with the Supla. Well. I have a question for Pathfinder. Is there anything directly related to my fate in this box of goodies?
Well, that will require a influence test. That really.
Before.
There is a body in there that you could use, but you don't know if the individual is still alive.
Well, Sola, I found a body of some type. Sansa. I think I need to get in there.
Alright, we'll go in there. I mean, I'm just gonna smoke up here and do my thing. There's none of them little ones watching. I'm gonna smoke.
Alright. Stay safe. Alright, I'm gonna go find the body map where it might be.
Okay.
Do you need an awareness or do I have an idea where it is?
It's the middle of the pile. Almost dead middle. You'll have to make an awareness to fish it out. Not sure how deep. Not sure exactly where. But you'd have to go in the danger zone. The danger zone!
Zone. Archer over here. Alright. My way downtown. Walking slow. All right, awareness time. Oh wait, yeah. It's average. It is a pass though, but it's average. Do you have a set degree of success for finding this thing, or is it just
Yeah,
a pass?
I do.
Okay. Well, my first attempt,
I can try one more time.
I will use a cinematic fate point for this one.
Look at you.
Alright, 5. 1. Ooh, 24. That's a lot of degrees.
That'll find it.
Yep.
And you fish it out. It is
Ooh, nice.
not Drash tech. It's something.
Pathfinder and Ghost Catcher. Do you sense a soul in this? Ooh, look at you, 2 single digits.
Where?
Jump over to Allie. Let's see what's going on with Allie Bear.
All right. Allie, there are new devices on these large ones, but it seems every single one in this corner area has some sort of small device that's been attached to the side of each of the barrels.
Those devices are what the.
Tech use. No, that numbered one seems to be attaching these adherent devices. Like it takes it, and you hear a shunk as it magnetically seals to the barrel, and you see it kind of as it tunes to it with its pad. It goes from a red light to a green light, and then the green light blinks a couple times and then disappears.
Devices all in the corner. Why isn't it?
So see all these barrels? All of those have some sort of device on them. But this half of the room has no devices attached to the sides, and those large ones don't have any either. It's just everything in the bottom quadrant over here. These have them too, but everything in the bottom right quadrant seems to have one of those attached.
Nice.
Could be a tech use. They are positioned near the lid. Who just dropped? So they're all positioned near the lid. In fact, you would have to either bypass this device, or if you were to open the lid, this thing would detect its opening. It's probably an extra device to prevent it from either opening it or detect if you do open it. Removing it would be very difficult. Tampering with it, I mean, the way it's designed, it looks tamper-proof. You'd have to destroy it, the outer casing, to get into it.
That aren't pretty. Yes.
These are all very hazardous containers.
What about these two like open ones?
Those are. Those cells are missing. That's a biological hazard containment device, and whatever hazards inside is missing out of the container.
Yeah, can I see any like anything on the containers? Any like damage? Oop.
Neither are damaged. Initial awareness. It looks like they were opened. A methyl. Well, how do you say that? Fucking methodology. They were open. Oh god. Fucking English. I hate English.
I know the word you're trying to say, but I don't remember how to.
Yes. Yeah, some expert opened it.
Methodically.
So it wasn't ripped into it. Methodically, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Alan. It doesn't look like any of the containers are specifically like locked. You just have to pop off the seals, which is that safe. And this person seems to be putting on locks or alarms on some of them. A technician unit, number 1.
You said that big containers were extremely hazardous. Is there anything in this room
All of them
that
are extremely hazardous.
extremely hazardous?
Nope, they're all extremely hazardous.
All of them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened before. Eason. Deadly. So I didn't find any other like entrances or exits, did I?
Nope. Self-contained room.
Something.
Tanisha, I need you to make me 4 luck tests.
What? Oh no.
Yeah. Two of the containers, the lids explode off. The radioactive barrels. The numbered one immediately flicks its head up, and its partner starts scanning the room, and it whips out its pistol, and it's gonna fire 2 rounds in the general location.
I am going to hide behind this barrel.
Hits the end of the wall. It makes a very large crater, and then it just kind of pauses as it kind of scans the area along with its partner. Talisha, you are standing next to an exposed fuel cell. You are starting to feel very happy and giddy. You're like, you've never been this high. The amount of energy that's blasting through you is you're almost jittery. And in fact, it's getting worse the longer you stay next to it.
I should probably leave this area.
I will require you to make a stealth test due to your excited state. In fact, you're starting to feel sick from how just energized you are. Yeah, make me a -10 toughness not to throw up, and a stealth to see if you can make it out without this thing getting a bead on you.
Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. You're gonna throw up.
Oh.
And it whips its head. You are kind of in the open. There are a couple barrels. Make me a stealth test.
Well, I moved, so I could leave.
Go ahead and make me a stealth test.
Okay.
No, there's no edge.
No, I'm nowhere near the edge.
All right. Oh no.
What? Oh no.
Yeah, this little one jumps up on one of the containers,
Fuck.
and this thing scans the area, and then it pulls out its pistol, or it kind of levels the pistol, pauses, and then it immediately points in your direction and fires. You get a dodge. You may not reroll. These are fate breaker rounds. You may not use or burn any fate points upon impact. And then I need another dodge because he also hits you with the second round.
Oh god.
You have step aside? Please check. I will check. You don't have step aside. You in trouble. Yes, you do. Good luck. Okay. Yeah, 2 bullets land where your body should be as you were scrambling out of the way. Every sense in your body saying, "Oh, I don't want to get hit by that." And this thing is actively tracking. And security test plus 30, Aaron.
I
Twice. Pick the better of the 2.
security. You said.
Yeah.
Well, first, now I have security. What's my bonus for
Plus
getting it
30.
at plus
You
30?
just get it. Plus 30 for the test right now. It's very rare. It's very
So plus 30 security, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And roll twice to take the better of the 2.
Yeah.
35.
Yeah, both the technicians whip their head up, and they start communicating with each other, and you hear the word intruder, and they start moving up.
Well, I'm
I
security.
thought
I'm
it
gonna
would
go help.
last a little longer.
I'm security. I'm going with them.
Talisha, please move. This thing-
Okay.
Hey, Max.
Yes.
Question for you before we get into more things. What actually did tempering myself against the negative energy and solar flares do for me?
For the solar flares, you are going to be resistant to, basically, vision, basically, like that type of energy, basically, high heat environments, which can actually melt crystal.
I'm gonna
So-
hold my breath while I run through this room.
I could, for example, walk on the surface of a sun.
Briefly, yes.
Cool.
You're not immune, but you're resistant. Which means anything that's not millions and millions and millions of degrees. Yeah, you're pretty much like, that's nice, bro. As for the negative energy one, there are individuals who can contaminate your soul with negative energy and your mind, which makes you, well, take massive debuffs and potentially harm yourself. That was a tempering against that.
Okay.
Can I see any surface doors around this elevator?
Service doors, not really.
Can't just take the elevator. Good. Could hide in this corner, I suppose. Yeah, I'll hide in this corner for a bit and see what happens.
Okay. I don't know, some tests. They all run up, and they're actively scanning the area.
Oh, gosh.
Yep. I will
Get
roll
very still.
awarenesses.
Okay.
Which
Um,
I don't get any bonuses to awareness.
they scan the ever living bejesus out of this area.
So Matt, you remember how I said I've been flipping through different spectrums?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see her there?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You don't. You have to have all spectrums running at the same time just to get her silhouette.
Ah. I thought it worked if you just flip through the different spectrums.
No, it's specifically that bad. It has to be all spectrums simultaneously, which would give you a headache,
Nice.
but you could try it.
I mean, what do you want me to roll?
Be a willpower. just to hold it for a few moments because it's painful.
I mean, I could try. Nope.
And just like ow. Ow,
No,
ow.
I'm just gonna look around and be like, hmm.
Susan, you're in the corner. You're pressed up against that rail, right?
Yeah.
I think we'll look to see if that breaks. The rail does not break. Oh, sorry. Okay. This unit peels off this way. This unit's gonna stay by the elevator.
Hmm.
These two assholes.
Oh, sorry, wrong combo. This combo.
I'm going to ask these units in binary what happened.
There is an intruder. Please, please detain on site, and detain is protocol for terminate.
On site.
Acknowledged. Last known information on intruder.
Humanoid size with tail. Other features unknown. As this thing lifts up this barrel and throws it into the pit.
Acknowledged. Son of a bitch, Talisha, what the fuck did you do? Hmm. Well, I'm going to assume I'm probably not going to see anything as I go hunting with these, but he's also not trying as hard as he was now. Couldn't imagine why. Could have followed these units here. I see them trying to run away from me. Oh, did they go through the hole over here or something? Or did they split
No, they
up
just
or
went left and
something?
right.
So these two are just like guarding the elevator door.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to mentally inform Heather of what's going on as I follow these two.
Firefox, go ahead and you can recover that body. There is some sort of it's kind of trapped in its head.
But Ghostcatcher
Whatever
did find a
intelligence is
soul
left
then.
in there.
Yeah, okay. Wait, so just intelligence or soul?
It's a machine spirit.
Gene spirit.
But that's an improvement, even on the Dreshi design.
Well, I'll bring it up.
You're surprised it even has damage.
Yeah.
From what you can tell.
Well, Sula, I found something.
Right on, man. Oh, what you need to do? You gonna send it to the? We sending this shit to the shredder? Or we gonna do some of that stuff?
No, I'm not sending this through the shredder yet. We got about 12 hours before that fusion generator blows, so let's
That doesn't sound good, man.
nah. My mic stand's being a bitch. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's still going down. Downtown. Alright. Jim, Matt, if you can, just bring that guy over here. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing turns around after conversing with Dyden, and you see them have a short conversation.
Oh, hey guys, you're back.
How's it going, man? All good here? I like the slow and close pace. Turned around that little bugger. And, you know, so too.
Who you talking to, Matt?
Liam?
Liam?
Probably muted.
No, it's not.
He is not muted, just probably not
He's
listening.
not muted.
Oh, I am muted.
Muted on the other side of things. Okay, not Discord side.
I was just gonna be like, yeah, there was an intruder alert, and I went to investigate.
Well, I haven't seen anything around here yet.
You wouldn't.
Good to know.
Oh, he wouldn't see anything. He's a technician. He's doing techie stuff. It's our job to look for, sneaky people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, I've been looking so freaking hard out this singular doorway. Oh man.
Nothing's getting past you.
Hey, I was about to say that. You took my line, man.
What can I say? I had a feeling I knew where it was going.
Yeah. Oh, so
Hmm?
between you and me, of course, found a couple ways into the lower sections, the more restricted areas.
Yeah. Well, between me and you, can I see your pistol real quick? I want to show you something.
All right.
I'm gonna show him how to swap the bullet out.
Oh shit, that's not easy at all.
I mean, it's not so bad once you know it.
Yeah, once you know the trick, but you would never be able to figure that out, period, without that. Damn. You can't even see
Yeah.
where that little click pin is.
Friend of mine just showed that to me.
That means I can put that self-termination round somewhere else.
I'll give him 2 of the Fate Breaker rounds.
Where the fuck did you find these?
Don't ask stupid questions.
They're not stupid questions.
Don't ask stupid questions.
Those aren't stupid questions. Oh, by the way,
Huh?
if you want into one of the restricted zones for some of the non-logged or registered stuff, that conveyor belt's broken. If you go up the outtake, you might find yourself in a hidden spot, away from all the cameras and away from all the. Not sure when it will be fixed. Maybe it never will be. Maybe someone's on it. Who knows?
Yeah? Yeah.
We have someone bold.
Well, I currently have specific instructions to go watch the others. I gotta look at Heather.
What am I doing? Did I do something wrong?
No. We were just discussing certain things a bold person could do with some conveyor belts, except I was told to go watch the other idiots.
I mean, you're only one of the. I mean, if an idiot were to somehow go up that conveyor belt, you would be, within your rights to go get them back because they're, not secure. But I'm not sure who would do that.
Yeah, I just need to convince someone to go up there.
Oh no, you wouldn't do that. They would have to do that themselves. You're a security personnel. You wouldn't.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. I would have to pursue an individual that went up there, but we would need an individual to go up there.
Which won't happen because they wouldn't break security protocol.
Oh yeah, no one here would definitely not break security protocol.
So it's like,
Actually, you know, I'm currently looking for an intruder. It's possible they might be hiding up that chute.
take a buddy. Hayden's like, you need a buddy.
I need a buddy. Puts a hand on his shoulder.
Oh, shit. All right. Looks like we're pursuing an intruder.
Yep, we're going to go pursue an intruder to see whether or not they have absconded themselves up one of the conveyor belts where they are not allowed to go.
Man, is it nice being a security personnel?
It's great being security personnel. Let's go.
Hey, Heather, you want to help
Where the
me out
hell's
with
this
this guy
thing?
over here?
Sweet.
He's like, oh shit, crawl space. Oh man.
You don't whine about being in tight spaces? What are you, claustrophobic now?
In the abyss? Yeah.
Oh, don't be a baby.
You've besmirched my honor. Draw your weapon.
He just kind of looks at you like,
Already crawling up there?
do you know where I have been?
You're not coming up the conveyor belt is what I'm seeing.
By the way, next time you phrase it like that I'm gonna take that personally, but
Oh, relax.
going
We're
to
friends.
dude,
I'm
don't
just,
cross my
I'm just
honor.
going up. I'm going up, ignoring him currently.
Stealth, Talisha. This guy's specifically hunting you. And he actually holsters his pistol and pulls out a semi-automatic submachine gun.
That's not nice.
Maybe another. Oh,
Ah!
that was a noise.
That was the noise of Matt was very happy with the results of a roll.
Oh. Alright, Talisha slinks away. Freaking. Alright.
So
Be free. Be free, soul.
Matt, got a few questions back in the magic room.
Type it to me, I guess.
What? Okay. I shall type all of it to you. Every single thing.
Shit. Last stuff.
Team Rocket's blasting off again!
Hey, Heather, you want to help us over here for a second?
No. Help? I can. With what?
I just looking over this body. Just gonna try to get an idea of it.
Well. Yeah.
I noticed it has a small machine spirit within its cerebral cortex.
Small? No. It's compact.
Yeah, I mean, small's a relative term to.
Well. Yeah, I mean, this is a little advanced. It's a smidge. We'll have to find a way to smuggle this out.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, but.
Do that or transfer your bits over here and transfer whatever's out.
Yeah, that would also be a good idea. I was thinking about bringing the Drescher crate over. Just need to find a
Bring the
transport
treasure
bay.
crate down here. It's recycled.
Probably get a lot of cash out of it though.
You could. It also probably we want it at the door. You have to go out to the door.
I'm just thinking the crate doesn't really fit.
Also, I don't think it can be translocated into this area.
That might be possible. But you never know with these guys. They might have something set up.
Mm. Mm. Well, this is definitely better than what Daresh makes, or at least what I've seen of Daresh. So, yeah.
See or hear Delisha. Do we smell her?
No,
Do you have a perfume?
only she wants to.
Pile of
He's gonna whip around and be like, "Who the fuck? Yeah."
What, Heather? You alright?
Whispered something in my ear. Who goes there? The invisible voice. Who is it? Please don't eat me.
so dumb.
Not dumb.
Did we just get... I mean, I would have noticed if it was a ghost, but, we just get visited by an invisible spirit.
Oh, mighty spirit, tell us your ways.
I don't.
It's so hard to figure
Maybe it
out.
was
already-
Talisha, but I don't.
I'm not actually there to comment because I've already gone up the chute.
It's okay. I mean, we can jump to Hayden for a bit. It's possible. Or Hayden has a lot of
Yeah.
questions.
Hayden, staring at some
We're
books.
pretty patient.
Books
still alive?
staring.
Sleep, maybe?
Probably dead.
Muted.
Hayden, let's do that thing we do with the things. Maybe he's taking a
Danger
shit.
zone, danger zone.
Very possible.
Alright, in the meantime, I will look for things that could help Sigma, I guess. I don't know if this body is directly related to that, but it's definitely related to my fate, so I'm gonna my awareness, my keen senses. 31's not bad. Fair amount of decreased success. Her arm.
He's like, we need a private area away from all the cameras.
I mean, didn't we just hear about a conversation about that?
We would have to go into a restricted place, which we're obviously not allowed to go into.
Unless, of course, you had a master engineer that was going up there to see if the clog was at the top of the conveyor.
Well, I was just thinking, it says not to attempt to fix it. It's not safe for temp works. Doesn't mean it's not inaccessible by. What are you looking for?
It's really not hard to make excuses if you really want to.
Is that a big ant or a small ant? Sorry, guys. Allie's having emotional difficulties, I guess.
Technical difficulties.
I heard something about an ant.
Apparently, Ally EXE has ceased to function due to ants.
Correct.
Ants are bad.
Her system has a bug, you could say.
That's fair.
Could you inform her I said that, since I don't know if she's at the computer or not?
Just didn't have her headphone in. She was looking around.
I hear you have a bug in the system.
Wow, she fixes that.
Yes, you kind of put it all over your laptop.
So
All
at
right,
least you're
guys.
back in the. Okay.
Let's have a field trip. Follow
The ultimate field trip.
follow the peeps that decide to go through the holes.
Giggity.
Okay. Krell is not here. Krell is not here because he's muted. Muted.
Still unpingable as well, it seems. I mean, usually, mostly, usually at least tells us if he's going to go somewhere.
Very possible.
Well, we'll do some Sarah stuff first. You find some
Yeah.
gems, and it's like, I mean, shit.
Language.
What? What about language?
Language.
Yeah, language. I spoke language. Am I not speaking a language you can understand? I could try it.
He's
I
now
feel
too
like that.
proud of her to continue to give her shit.
Yeah, these are pure elements. I don't like this. So we got fire, pure element. We got earth, water, wind. Oh, there's a combo. And then neutral. Weird.
How do you have a
And then
pure
they start-
element of neutrality?
You put that in the middle of all
It's
four.
It's pure neutral.
You see, the thing is that the other ones, the Earth, Fire, Wind, and Air, they just start singing the song September, and then the verse goes on.
Sure.
Oh shit. These should not be here. Somebody goofed up.
Where should they be?
They should be in Iridium.
What's Iridium?
It's a special planet owned by the goddess of creation, and these are the Ascension gems. Somebody dropped the ball on that one.
Ascension
So
gems.
what you're saying is we should totally
These destroyed, or the goddess of creation will be very irritated.
then we should keep them in our safekeeping.
Well, I mean, these might be version 1.0, and the one they're currently running is version 2.0, because these are kind of like wild and unstable versions.
That's perfect.
Not
So,
anything we can use, but
Why not?
because they're chaos related, and they have a chaos attribute, and aerial power is off. Static lattice crystal attribute, which is the opposite of chaos.
Hmm. But they're crystals!
I didn't know refugees were so stupid.
Regardless, what do we do here? We can't use them, and we can't destroy them.
Steal
Probably
them somehow.
Sure, let's do that.
We don't know where we put them because we don't exactly have crevices or stuff.
We could... Are they worth ditching out of here, like right now?
I mean, I don't know. Not at this exact moment. We never get back in ever, and I don't even know if we could run out with them. We'd have to find a way to recycle them.
Then let's recycle them.
Well,
I mean,
we need to recycle them, but somehow into our possession permanently. But I can't have them in my mental orbit because they're chaos related, so we need to have some sort of containment device. Ooh! We need to find a containment device. I think. Maybe. I don't know.
She points at her badge. Does it contain them?
I don't know. That's a phylactery for all your friendos, but it's not. You know what we need? We need a fucking storage ring, like right out of the TV shows.
I don't have one of those.
And find one.
Sure, let's go find one. This is a magic room. There should be a storage ring in here.
No.
She says, having not even looked.
Might be one in this pile of junk up beside.
That's what I was thinking. No. In her almighty wisdom of knowing exactly everything in this
Well, think of it this way: everything is a standalone object in this room. If there's a storage ring, is like the worst thing ever because it's a pinata of stuff. So they're probably kept in a very nasty place,
Nasty.
or a higher processing. Because this is like easy stuff in here for people, normal people. Storage stuff is probably kept in a special place where they just crush the storage device in its entirety and collapse its spatial partition and just obliterate everything in one go. It's fuck looking what's inside, which is not done here.
I see. So there's no rings here. And I probably don't want to take a ring from Krell's shop. Wait a minute. Didn't Baba Yaga pass out storage rings to Krell?
Yeah, one I think. Maybe.
I don't remember that.
He's not gonna share it. Okie dokie.
Roll
I think
100.
I remember that. I think I remember that. Maybe. She said something about it. Something about it. Anyway, yeah, even if he did have it, we would
Ooh, no. Oh, no.
he would just take these.
It's you, Allie. 1D100. You want that 41. Excellent.
So there's no containment units in here. And we can't physically carry them. And there are no more crystal... Well... I see lattices up there. Think we could have any use of those?
Well, if it's a lattice, then yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
boy.
whole front side of it is. All of these.
Those are metals.
Every single one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then this room has very little else for us.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, you guys can go about your business out there then. I'm gonna walk Sarah along and have her start exploring.
Scooby Dooby Doop 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 Doop. We're going to a place that may not be safe.
Oh, a whole new map?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, Sarah's not gonna do anything for a while. Pain.
So, going to another map. Nifty.
Bye, y'all. See you in X amount of hours.
See you in hell.
Pretty much.
Ah. Conveyor system. Nifty. Ooh, boxes. How big is this space we're in, Matt?
Crawl space.
Nice.
Fairly big enough to fit you. You have to stoop over.
Is this a box in front of me?
Yep. It's a crate.
Does it have a label?
It does, but it's all jargon. Numbers and symbols, and there's a barcode, and
We were given like little things for like, were we given data slates to read stuff or no?
you were, but it doesn't help you with this particularly.
So it doesn't, like when I scan the barcode, it just pops up info that I.
Oh no, it pops up specifically for that crate.
Yeah.
Antimatter spent fuel containers.
Well, that's terrifying. I'm gonna look at
It
it.
has a shelf life of 24 hours. Before before the containment cell's breached and the remaining antimatter touches matter, and then you have fusion or reaction.
I'm gonna look at it for a second, and then I'm gonna look at.
Probably why it's so close to the conveyor.
I'm just gonna kind of look down at it. I'm gonna turn around. We should probably. That's an antimatter container. That's
Oh.
about to break down. We should probably do something about that.
You are in an area with emergency lights on. Barely visible, but at least there's light.
Well, I mean, when I run through the spectrum long enough, I'm sure I'll find something that'll make it so I can see in here. Yeah?
Are you gonna feed it down the elevator or the escalator or the belt?
That's the idea I had.
Okay, you move it, and it goes down there. But
I was just thinking maybe that's with at least one box we should do something about while we're up here. You know?
mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna start exploring.
I wish you luck.
What's this box supposed to contain? Who needs luck when you got balls of steel?
Um, that has gold nitro.
Ooh.
10,000 capsules of gold nitro.
Well.
Um, it has a rating of 11 on a scale of 1 to 10 on danger level,
Well, sure, but only if you use it.
or exposed to improper conditions.
Are we in proper conditions currently?
Well, improper conditions are listed. There's 4 of them. One is a certain temperature. One is a certain catalyst, chemical catalyst, isotope. One is a certain frequency of vibration, and one is a certain radiation level. If one goes up, well, it's bad. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Aaron, this place has no air.
Okay.
You didn't realize you stopped breathing, but this place has no air.
That's nifty. I'm trying to decide as to what that exactly means beyond the fact that we're in a vacuum,
Yeah.
which makes it ideal for having this here.
Yeah.
Oh, that means that antimatter container is probably okay here too.
Does it still matter? Doesn't air? No air doesn't mean there's no matter.
Fair enough. Okay. How cold is it here?
It is negative 3 degrees.
Oh. So we're pretty okay for at least this.
For now, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how I can collect this star nitro. I don't exactly have like an extra dimensional space to shove this in.
Aiden's like, hey, Aaron,
Yes.
check the rules, man.
Check the what?
All in if you're
rules.
not authorized.
Other
area.
rules.
Yeah.
So, those who are not unauthorized. Okay, so if we. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what this just reminded me? I'm gonna call in. I will call in first and foremost
Okay.
because something's occurred to me, and that thing is that what we can do. No.
Do you for sure call in though?
Well, I'm gonna look at Dyden. I'm gonna be like, so something occurs to me.
Hmm.
I remember reading in there that they can track where we are based off of our badges.
Yeah. I know.
So we should probably call in to inform them what we're doing, shouldn't we?
Yeah, but they're probably gonna escort us out and say fuck you. So probably gotta leave our badges behind, or yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking leave the badges behind. So they can't track us. So, hand me your badge. I'm gonna slide downstairs and talk to Heather real fast.
Well, don't worry about that. They're
Actually,
right behind
first,
us.
yeah, I'll call in. I'll call in and be like, we
They're
have
literally
some.
right behind us.
Yeah, I'm calling in like right now, and I'm gonna be like, to. Oh, good gods, everybody's up here. I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna send a message to Heather. Heather, sweetheart,
And you
darling.
hear gasping in the hallway, and then you just hear, and then you hear rummaging in a bag, and just
Sweetheart, Heather,
what?
darling.
What?
Um,
Why is there no air in here? There was air literally 5 feet ago.
not the important part right now, actually. The important part with this second is the fact that we are all in an authorized area wearing things they can track us with,
Oh.
and we
Oh,
need
I'll do
to
it.
call. We need to make a phone call to report that we're in the area so we can be escorted out, so we can then come back in here without the badges on when they can't track us.
Make the call.
Yeah, I will call in and report. I will call in.
Yeah. This thing pops out of that hole. Literally almost the moment you click up.
Nice, nice. Fuck these people. So yeah, and I'll be like, yeah, we need to be escorted. I'll explain that we were pursuing, an intruder, and we were unable to locate it when we arrived up here, so we need to be returned back to authorized location.
Yep. It picks up. It has a little whiteboard thing that has an arrow that says go that way.
I'll go that way.
And it escorts you out. Make me an awareness.
Okay. Here, I'll buff my awareness, or try to anyway.
I also be making an awareness.
What's 5 degrees give me?
Plus 20.
I feel like you fluctuate that a lot, because sometimes
I do, depending on situational awareness.
Ha! Flat.
This guy's wearing different colors.
Yeah.
The
well,
ones
I
in
know.
the other room, with the exception of 117, which is the one that you originally ran into. 117 was wearing a actual white cross, and which is rare. It had an actual kind of a shoulder half cape, and had a big old white cross on it, and it actually had a gun, a unique gun compared to all the others that you've seen. Some sort of white twisted hand cannon. All the rest have this short business kind of efficient pistol, almost like a service pistol. This one has an assault rifle, and it has black markings on it.
So different factions.
I was just literally about to say, because there was different factions. Our first encounter with the Abyss. Remember the markings on the outside of the Abyss. There's currently a faction war pretty much going on within this giant ass faction. So this might be not helpful. Just a thought.
No, I remember.
Okay.
Well, now I remember.
Alright. Yep, you guys are escorted out. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And of course, you idiots will come back in.
Yeah, so we are gonna I'm gonna volunteer a Sola for staying behind.
Okay. I'm just gonna get high in the corner and blame it on my supervisor.
Blame it on your supervisor. Who's you?
Because he's not there to supervise.
Huh.
Alright, yeah, you guys come back without the thing.
Okay, once we're in there where they can't track us, I'm gonna be like, okay, be very, very quiet, because we're hunting rabbits.
Satan's.
So we've
What were you saying, John?
yeah, no, I got it Matt. Can't do anything with them because they are the wrong species of gem.
Sorry, bro.
Sarah's just gonna pretty much explore around for the limited amount of time the map remains this map and they don't go back up.
Well, I mean, at this point,
I got a dress you cool kid. So, something with his body now.
I found a crate full of gold star nitro.
No, gold nitro, not gold star nitro.
That's it.
Very
Gold
different.
nitro. I'm gonna be like, I found a kit, a crate full of gold nitro.
Oh, what'd you say? Oh.
Yeah.
Will you stop being creepy about it, Firefox, please?
Hellrider just popped out a little bit. He's like, "Oh, no,
Yeah,
sorry
no,
about that." He gets excited about that stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I don't need creepy voice today.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're already having to deal with a lot today. I don't need you to get. I don't need that. Yes, there's a big thing of gold nitro in that crate right down there. You know, don't get caught stealing it.
Wasn't the plan. Heather, do you want to find a place to work on this body with me, or should we just? I know you
I
can't.
don't like this place.
Yeah, me neither. So I want to get this done quick and get.
What's this box? I'm not going to move around that corner because I get the feeling if I move that in the corner, I'll get attention drawn to me.
You reach over and scan that.
Yep.
Okay. Very familiar box. That is a large box of curses, hexes, and voodoo paraphernalia.
Right. Oh, wait. That's the box we turned in. Isn't it?
Yeah.
That briefcase by there too.
This is the voodoo and stuff.
I wonder how it
And
got
there's
here.
only the one box.
The, conveyor belt doesn't really work.
Don't know. Not gonna question it.
Yeah.
I see locked doors. What's this box?
Box and then yeah.
Orichalcum. Unstable.
Cool.
That's a lot.
Stealth, please.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll to be even stealthier for my fellowship thing.
Yeah.
Defy the world to see me. That's my
Plus 20.
bonus for that.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm wearing light armor, so I'm not
Yeah,
even
so you're
talking
as you
about-
crouch down to scan the thing, this door opens up.
I'm gonna round corner.
Yeah, and this thing
Hide behind box.
has this pistol or this hand cannon, and it just kind of looks. And this thing is basically, you know how the stormtroopers have that white armor, and then you have the dark troopers.
Yeah.
This thing has kill markers all over it, and it has hand cannon in one hand and some other like a power fist type of thing in the other. And its partner unit has armor, like ballistic tank armor, and it has several guns on it.
Well,
And
I
you can
mean,
kinda-
hide behind box.
and this thing also has combat wear. The thing just kind of stands there. How long do you wait?
Um, I'm gonna choose to move down this way. That's
Stealth minus 20.
49 right on the dot.
That eliminates my bonus from my thing. Fuck me. Alright, reroll.
Still calling that 49.
17.
Nice.
Yeah, you creep back, and you hear the door swish shut. This thing is well oiled.
Okay, what's in this box?
Bling. Part of the barcode's ripped up.
Interesting.
It looks intentional.
I will flip through the spectrums. Is it radioactive or anything?
Nope.
Wait, it's a containment unit. It's gonna block out whatever's in it, isn't it?
Yay.
Does it look like it's been opened?
Yes.
I will check to see what's inside.
Weapons. Dreshy guns.
Ammo too, or just the weapons themselves?
They are all
Or are they self-contained?
fully automatic machine pistols. Dozens of them. They all have their own clip included. There's no additional clips. These are supposed to be disposed of, but somebody cracked it instead and destroyed the serial number. So it's lost in the system.
And there's clips of these weapons.
They're not Fate Breaker. They're just Dreshy guns.
Well, my question was, are they the kind that like recharge themselves after being shot,
No,
or are
they're
they
ballistic
kind
only. They need an additional clip, but the Dreshy clips are unfathomably large because they use a small temporal clip. So a normal pistol for a Dreshy gun usually has like 200 rounds.
That's mine.
Right. Well, yours are reloads. They're laser guns. These are ballistic weapons.
Yeah.
They have a physical shell. These are fully automatic machine pistols. So you hold down the trigger, you get a lot of bullets. These probably have several hundred rounds, despite their small size.
Can I grab one in extra clips?
No extra clips. You can't pop them out of the guns.
Can I grab 2 of the weapons then?
Yeah, you can. There's 20 of them in there. Looks like somebody already grabbed 6. It literally looks like it's a dresser crate put in this containment box.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab. I'll grab 4 of them. Shove them
Yeah.
in various spots.
That's fine. I will not label these crates. Please mark them down, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I don't think this is a good place to do it, Chief.
I'm gonna, in my head, I'm
I
just
have
gonna
a
be.
bad feeling, you know.
Find another place, but it's more of.
I'm gonna.
Hiding this unit.
I'm gonna send a mental message to Heather. Hunters actively in these tunnels. Careful. Also, Dresh guns.
Gotta feel her mull that over. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's hunters in these tunnels.
If you see locked door, probably guard post.
Okay, so this is definitely a hunted zone. Not safe. Let's find a way to store this body. You have a storage? She's gonna send you a message. Be on the lookout for temporal storage.
Only unstable or Calcum so far.
Fuck. Yeah. Let's stash this in the corner. And
I mean, can we get Krell to make something out of that, or
I'll
Kelvin?
trust Krell.
Handy if he was here right now.
Let's just get this straight out. I don't trust Krell.
Yeah.
And I
That's
have
fair.
a feeling when I shed my mortal shell, I am going to kill him.
I have a
That's
bounty
not
for him
nice
as
to
well, but
Krell.
he's currently contained, so maybe that.
It doesn't matter. I have a feeling that once my mortal body is expired and I go full angel, I'm not gonna have the capitulations that I have of, my mortal parts. So yeah, I'm probably gonna smite the fuck out of him.
Krell's our ally, sweetheart. I'm listening in on her half of the conversation through her head.
All right. I'm gonna get stealthy then. Let's do this stealth. Bad.
That's real too bad.
To check out this spot over here. Awareness as we go. Is that like a drop down in that after I do this awareness?
Yeah, that looks like a maintenance
Shaft or something?
Yeah, maintenance shaft.
That's too bad.
And it's small. It's
Yeah.
so fucking small.
I could send one of my drones down, but at the same time.
You could.
Yeah.
You want to stash that behind that crate?
Maybe. I think there's better ways to go about this. I want to see what's in the crate first. I want to check the crate out.
You have to scan it.
I have to stand on it? Is that what you said?
No, you have to scan it.
Oh, scan it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will scan it.
Gray mustard.
Chemical weapons?
Yep. Magic chemical weapons.
There's a maintenance shaft down the way here, Heather. I could take one of my drones down. Check it out.
Up to you, man.
I'm gonna do that, Matt.
That is incorrect, Aaron.
What, the gold nitro?
Mm-hmm.
No, that was the box of the gold nitro.
No, it is not.
I'm sure Matt already has it written down in it.
I guess I'm off slightly. What's in that
We're
box
off a
then?
lot.
Okay, what's in this one then?
Tau Mech Suit Power Core.
Oh, that's fun. Wouldn't be more than Dareshi of a sign. Power core I have in there.
It's one of those broadside units.
Yeah.
Power core's cracked.
Bad.
So just out of curiosity, Matt, is there literally any difference between a temporary master engineer and a temporary tier 3 or 2 or 1?
Restrictions. Restrictions and permissions.
But not
Higher
on the
tiers,
places you can
the
go.
high tierage you go for the engineering means you are more in charge, and the more stuff you got.
Because the entire first floor was available, it seemed, to everyone, no matter what the pass. But the entire second floor, no matter what the pass, is not available. It's not a lot of bang for our buck.
Not yet, because we haven't gone. My thought is death geometrics, but we're just thrown off of death geometrics. Where?
Key is unstable.
Probably wouldn't be this. Couldn't be the same.
I just labeled it no. The fuck is a worm rifle?
The wormholes or biological warfare? That's my thought.
Does it fire worms?
It just says worm rifles.
I'm gonna ask Heather if she's ever heard of a worm rifle.
The fuck? No.
Fuck if I know. I see that hole, and I remember the hunters come out of those holes. So I'm gonna try to be extra careful around that hole. I'm gonna move very, very carefully past the holes.
Stealth.
I'm taking my time. What kind of bonuses do I get?
Plus 10.
With my already existing stealth bonus, total plus 30. Do I want to go for higher?
Get lower.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Firefox, where are you stashing the body? You just gonna leave it there?
No, if
Fuck me.
it's too much to move around right now, I will stash it
Still fine.
where you suggested, which was behind the mustard gas.
Gray mustard. Very
Gray
different.
mustard.
Still good. Still good. Gotta try this box. What's this box?
Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to do as well. Drone down this hole.
You're gonna send something down the hole?
Yeah, one of the drones.
Okay. It goes and goes, and then the feed goes out,
Yeah, thought
and
so.
you hear you see a feed die, and then this thing crawls out.
That's quick.
You need to dodge as it fires a full auto burst from its hand cannon, dead center of mass, point blank.
All Fate Breaker rounds?
Yep.
Good to know. Well,
Firefox gets it? Goodbye, Firefox. It was good to know you.
Well, he's the most up-armored of all of us. He might not die.
well,
With Fate Breaker rounds, they break your fate.
Well, no. Fate Breaker rounds make it so you can't dodge. Not all
No,
Fate
that's
Breaker rounds
just
are made
one effect.
equal.
No, you get to dodge. You can't use fate points. You can't burn fate points.
yes. What about
Yeah,
bone coins?
but that's not a guaranteed kill weapon, is it?
No.
Yeah. So what's the damage? Because he got hit.
Oh, you don't have the plus.
I have maxed out dodge. I just don't have anything else from that.
See, it's not that bad.
What is it hitting to the body? That it was
Center mass.
center mass. Alright, so... Okay.
Pretty sure that actually doesn't even scratch you.
No. No, it doesn't.
That wouldn't hurt me either.
Definitely wouldn't hurt me. Although, because of Fatebreaker, Matt might say it ignores your immunity to all armor. Because he likes to do that.
That's right
You
there.
do like to do that.
It fires that round, that full burst round. Like it's 5 shots to your chest, and they do not penetrate, and it pauses, and then its companion opens fires
Okay.
with
That's
a lot
real problem.
with a lot heavier ordnance.
Yeah, I can dodge this one, right? Since I have step aside.
You're
Well,
gonna
this
want
is-
to. Please
is-
dodge,
this is
because
a
this will
different-
kill you.
This is 80s as well. Bone coin time.
This is, you're gonna have to use your finalities bane to even get a chance at this.
Interesting.
That's the point of finality's bane. Well, part of it anyway.
Finalities
wait.
bane has an alternative purpose. It will counter one use of Fatebreaker, because it is basically a memento mori and a bullet.
Good to know. All right, Pathfinder. Let's see if the spirits help you.
Pathfinder
today.
goes, oh shit!
Let's
as,
just see if
This
nope. Again, 80s, all 80s. I'm dead. GG Firefox.
What's the damage? Please roll it so we can actually confirm his death. Because who knows? You might roll all ones.
Hey, you're right. It's
Pen 1,000?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think you're dead.
Goodbye, Firefox. 3 high 80s in a row against Fatebreaker is just not something you can deal with. You're in a restricted area, as far as I know.
And
Yeah,
the
we
bone
are.
coin won't help at all. Can't use that, even with the finalities bane, which I'm already using.
Bone coins are fate, too.
Need a higher level currency. Do you have a Destiny Fragment? That's the only thing I can get you out of this. I'm sorry, Firefox is dead.
He was a lovely individual with wonderful power.
Yeah. You hear a echoing heavy burst of fire, and then you hear the even heavier burst of massive ordnance echo throughout the halls.
Immediately in my head, I'm like, Heather?
Firefox went off comms.
Goodbye forever.
We should probably look at making our exodus then.
He was next to the exit.
Hortits.
Yep. I'm going to go your direction.
Time to go into hiding for a bit then.
The box you're hiding in front.
I feel so comfortable hiding in front of this now. What about the one behind me?
Mega Death Cannon.
Duplicate.
I found the best hiding spot. Like, I have
Is
found a
Azula
place.
with you guys?
No.
No, I left her very specifically outside.
Guarding the badges.
Yes.
Everyone make a stealth. Aiden, good. Heather, better.
I'm gonna try to get a better stealth again. Okay.
20.
Last time I rolled really low, so I'm probably gonna roll really high. Flat. Take it.
I say we kill Aaron just for his OP ability.
Shh. Because then you can't
How
use
do
my
I
OP
get a
ability.
reroll? Make a fellowship roll.
No, I don't. Not usually. I sure as shit ain't gonna get a reroll against Fatebreaker rounds, tell you what.
So Matt, am I protected by the spirits at all? Because that is one of Prometheus's, not Prometheus, sorry, Pathfinder's things.
No. I'm sorry, bro. You're dead. The ordinance used on you, I was not joking earlier when I posted that. You need to take utmost caution. And Fatebreaker rounds are specifically designed to remove all your
It was
abilities.
more of the interaction of my drone going down and then instantaneously not being able to do anything.
Well, here's the problem. You specifically, I kind of thematically told you that these things travel through these maintenance shafts and through the pipes. They don't actually use the main walkways. You sent down a drone through the maintenance shaft, which is their main highway.
Yeah.
That gave away your position instantaneously. They destroyed it, and I specifically in the rules it says hunters are hyper vigilant in restricted areas. You gave away your position. This thing gets the thing surprise attacked you.
It doesn't. It doesn't get the extra bonus for surprise attack due to my character.
It still gets around on you, bro.
It gets around.
It just pops out of nowhere from the dark, and all there is emergency lights, and it comes out of this pitch dark area, and you are strong enough to block off its first salvo, but that's what that extra drone's for, is to finish you off, and unfortunately, luck was not with you. So Firefox is unfortunately dead. Your spirits can't help you because Fatebreaker rounds, and you can't burn, and you can't reroll. Besides, the finality's been, and unfortunately, luck wasn't on your side. So
Rest
Firefox
in
is
pepperonis.
unfortunately Firefox is DEAD. So I'll
Well,
make you a new character sheet, and you can go from there.
I don't need a new character sheet. Fine.
What's that?
Yeah, there's a bunch of extra characters, right? What it is.
Sorry, man. I warned you guys. Attention to detail was critical.
Yep.
Honestly, that's why I said that, I brought up that they were coming out of those tunnels.
Oh no, I got that. I got that. No, I wasn't going. So. Yep. Okay, fun times.
Okay, stealth test for the crew one more time. Heather. Oh, she's gonna have to reroll.